All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to FDRP round 1. We are live here at the track. We'll be joining the rest of the group in just a little bit. We're getting some last minute practice in after the drivers meeting. Super excited to be doing this again. It's been a long time, especially since we've been at this track. I think it's been almost 2 months now. If you are interested in joining us, do join the Discord. Typically, we require you to do kind of a proving session, a qualifying session, and we do that an hour before the show. So we had started that about an hour and a half ago. Yeah, do let us know if you're interested. We'd love to have more drifters. Today we have 8 contestants, 8 competitors, so it should be a good show. We also have 3 different classes we're running. What is this music? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it should be a fun time. For those who watched my live stream the other day where we actually built the drift car for this event, we ended up changing our minds. Long story short, I made a video about it. It'll come out later if you want to see the full build process, but we ended up changing up the plan. We sold that one car we made live, sold it almost immediately after, and then we created 3 new cars. I had to sell almost every car in our career. These are my career cars that you'll be seeing today. Spent roughly $350,000 in total across all 3 cars. So there's 3 classes we're running in: street class, competitive class, and unlimited class. This is our street class car. It's pretty good. Actually, I really enjoyed it a lot. Turn down this music; it's a little loud. But yeah, so street class, I do feel good about this. Street class is probably the most competitive class, and I think with this car we can kind of grip up where we need to and be pretty quick. Our other car, which we'll pull out later, is our competitive class. It's basically the same thing, but a beefier engine and bigger turbocharger and slightly bigger wheels. Both are running sport tires, and that's also a good time too. Should be good. Then we have an unlimited class, and I'm a little afraid about the unlimited class. It's it's not tested very well. I think we're going to see some pretty crazy things in the limited class, so I think it's going to be a driver's game. But yeah, we have 8 people, 8 contestants in the show, including myself, so there shouldn't be any buy runs, at least starting off. And we're going to skip qualifying. We're going to just shuffle the board, and then whoever you're running against is who you're running against. But 5-3, welcome to the chat. Watching from the mountains after a long day of riding. Very nice. Riding dirt bikes, very cool. Shift Tab says that's a real nice thumbnail. Yep, thank you, Shift Tab, for the thumbnail. Shift Tab's creating all the thumbnails, and he did an excellent job with this one. Ghostbuster, welcome to the chat. Don't knock the rock. Joe, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. We got what is that? Walzak. Good luck to everyone. Appreciate it, Walzak. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this show started. Oh, Shift Tab saying we might be down to 7 competitors. It looks like we might have lost somebody. I think Ghostbuster, you mentioned you were interested. Do join the Discord. Reach out to us. Let me know what level of drifter are you? Are you familiar with Formula Drift? Do you know how to drift in BeamNG? Maybe we can squeeze you in at the end of the show if you can kind of express how good you are at drifting. We don't want to just let anybody in, because then that kind of messes up the flow of competition. But I will say, for those who don't enjoy drifting, next week is Rallycross. I'm still working on the final details of the event. That's going to be more or less open to everybody, so do join the Discord and look over the rules for that, and love to see you there. But let's jump into Discord, see how everyone's doing. I was so nervous with what you were about to say. Well, we're here, we're live, we're streaming. Welcome, everyone. Okay, sounds good. On that, real quick before I miss it, Joe says the only thing I can drift is the shopping cart at the grocery store. Hey Joe, we all got to start somewhere. Um, so I mentioned to the chat, but I don't think I necessarily mentioned to everybody else that we are skipping qualifying and we're going to be doing a what do you call it? A kind of a randomized order for the bracket. So let me go ahead and display that. Absolutely. Oh no. Is it because everyone's drifting at the same time, you think? Or just, what if it's just like a 1v1? Oh. Dang. That's a bummer. So, real quick, Ghostbuster says, I'm a drifter like in every game, and I have done some real life skid pad stuff. I'm Drift King in the 350Z, lol. Ghostbuster was wondering if he could join the event. I was explaining, you kind of have to prove yourself. Since we have an opening, do we let Ghostbuster in? Should this be his tryout event? Okay, Ghostbuster, if you're in the Discord, reach out to, yeah, anybody but me, because I won't see it. Let's get you in here. Uh-huh. Why? I love it. It's so quiet. Hold on. If we want to talk about missing notifications, I asked you how you were doing 4 days ago. Not one reply. Uh-huh. I wasn't. Fair enough. I heard not details, but the opposite of details. I heard you had a busy week, an interesting week, but all right, no worries, Ghostbuster. We'll try to catch you on the next one. So it looks like we got 7 contestants, which means we will have a bye run. And let me get this showing. Alright, so chat can see it. If anyone's watching the stream, you can see it. This is everybody we got racing today. Raceless, myself, Shift Tab, Pio, Disco Quinn. You guys haven't seen him on the channel, but in the brief practice we've seen, he might take the show. He's a phenomenal drifter from what we've seen so far. King Sheep, sporting another new car, I believe. Okay. And then we have Kai, which, great name, that's my son's name. He has also not been on the channel yet. And then Cappuccino Beam, which he did drift, I think, earlier sessions. I think he raced this event, and so we'll see how he does. He has a new and improved vehicle. He's learned some new skills very recently, so let's see how he does. Casual Sim Racer asks, yo, you using custom cars? Oh, absolutely. We have the RLS Career Collection on the mods, on the servers right now. And so anything is fair game as long as it fits within the class rules. And just a heads up for those that follow the RLS Career content, the RLS Career Collection is now out live, 1.5 version that we've talked about. So feel free to go download that. A video will come out soon about, I guess, detailing, what the pack is all about. Absolutely. So we I shuffled the board, and we have our layout for the evening. You guys ready to hear it? We'll reshuffle every class. This first class is the street class, so you are limited to 400 horsepower, a max tire width of, I think, what was it 255 sport tires, maybe 245. I can't remember. Let me actually pull it up. Okay, yep. Max sport tire of 245. You need to weigh at least 1,100 kilograms, and you cannot have over 400 horsepower. So this is a low horsepower kind of competitive class. Up first, we're going to have Kai doing a buy run. Kai gets the lucky buy run. Second round will be Disco Quinn versus Shift Tab. I think we should do whoever's name fell on top be the lead driver. So Disco Quinn will be leading first, Shift Tab following. It's not me, it's the algorithm. Next round we have Cappuccino leading against Pio. And then we will have King Sheep leading against myself. Alright, so let's go ahead. I guess Tess, I'm gonna let you take it away now. I'm just a contestant. If you need me, I'll be here, but I'll try to be as quiet as possible. Yes. Also, it is time to despawn your cars you're not using. Let's get the best performance we can out of our servers. Oh, was it? Oh, cool. Look at that. Yep. Oh, let's talk about that real quick. You can do any tuning in between rounds, but when you are battling, there is no tuning until your lead and chase are over. Same with repairs. You get one repair per, I guess, event, right? So each class will have its one repair. Yeah, so like for each class you run, you get one repair for the whole event of that class. Yeah, that'd be sad. It is a setting you can change, but not everyone has that setting changed. Very nice.
Vehicles as possible.
I just realized I don't think I had Discord. I don't think anyone can hear you in my chat. I just turned you on. Sorry. Chat, could you not hear the Discord people? I'm so sorry. Nobody mentioned it.
Already talking about DQing somebody, and the race hasn't even started yet.
Sorry, I missed it. Okay, no more interrupting from me.
My chat moderator be on duty. Who's Latte talking about?
I think maybe must be talking about you.
Am I the chat moderator?
You're the moderator of everything.
Oh, you know what? No, Mrs. Raceless is the one that's always in the chat.
She
Okay,
is.
I think Ord is back as well, by the way.
Oh, I thought you were talking about chat in the Discord. I was like, hold up, I don't see nothing from Latte.
No, Latte. So I am Raceless's secretary. I manage. This is not Mrs. Raceless. This is Mrs. Shift Tab. I honestly, it's the easiest way to say it. Mrs. Raceless is, however, my favorite person in the world. So.
Also, Latte is Cap's brother.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Well, anyways, on all those notes, is Kai doing his buy run now? Was this it?
I think Ord might be back.
Oh. If he is, we'll add his
I
name.
tried to say that.
Sorry.
So Ord is in here. Shift. Race.
Yes.
Really quick. The order was you, Shift, Pio, Byron, Quinn, Sheep, Kai, and Cappy.
The order was Kai. I have it on my screen. Kai, and then Disco and Shift. If Ord comes back, we'll slot him in with Kai.
Okay. Okay, so Kai has the buy run.
Yeah, unless Ord gets back.
Ord looks like he
Disco
is
versus
back.
Shift.
Yeah. He driving.
Okay, sorry, sorry, Kai, you don't get a buy run today. Let me
Who
go
is
ahead and
Connor?
Ord.
Disco versus Shift. There it is. Okay, it's up now. Cappy.
I just updated with the word.
Io.
You asked who is Connor? I don't know. Who is Connor?
I'm gonna use FDRP license,
Ord.
apparently, because it's not in any chat that anyone who's not licensed can see.
Okay. Is he in server?
And then
Oh,
it's
maybe.
Well,
Race.
let's not delay too much longer. So we'll
Mhm.
catch him on the next round. We'll open it up to more teams or whatever. But
There we go. Okay, so
So, Ord and
if you
Kai,
are
right?
not Kai and Ord, despawn your vehicle.
oh,
Make sure to
even
save all the Kai.
even others.
Well,
Like, do we all have one vehicle out?
We all can have one vehicle out, I think.
Okay.
The vehicle that we're going to use.
Oh, see, I was trying to cut down as much of it as possible.
No, I think it's because some people had all of their cars out for the entire
Oh.
event. I think that was the conversation that we were having.
Okay, cool. I missed a lot. I've
I
been
know.
The shift tab is
I've
trying
been
to talk
AWOL
to
for a
somebody
minute.
in there, but that guy doesn't look like he's loaded in yet.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, ADD.
Aaron Meg sent something about. Oh, okay, toxic chaos. Okay, this is toxic. Understood.
Oh.
You are toxic. Not in the way of being toxic, but that's his name. Did the Discord stream disappear? What do you mean, Aaron?
No, shouldn't. Oh, he's. I think
I'm
he was in
still
the other
watching it.
chat. I don't know if he's actually an approved driver yet. Oh, he should have been. We're in the Discord event, so I think that's what you're
Well,
talking about.
if they're not an approved driver, they can always hit us up on Twitch or YouTube on any of us that are streaming as well.
That's right. Any of the moderators can get you in. But
King says with the parked ones, it's still a bit laggy. Is it drivable though?
if it's laggy, we can. I mean, we all got our config saved, right?
I should hope
Yep.
so.
if not, let's save them right now, just in case you made any changes like Cap did. Or Cap maybe. Cap already saved it, maybe?
It is
Okay,
saved,
cool,
sir.
cool.
Cappy says.
Great.
Alrighty.
All right. So up first, we do have Ord and Kai. And what order are you wanting to go in for? Who's
Kai
gonna lead,
is
who's gonna
leading.
chase?
Kai is leading.
Kai is
Ord is
leading.
chasing.
Okay. All right.
Again, this is the 400 horsepower street class.
Kai has requested to speak.
Bring him in. Ord, I don't know. Do you have a 400 horsepower car, or did you only do the one class?
I just checked towards car and he's still on 700 horsepower.
Is that King Sheep?
That's why you have so much lag.
This is
Okay.
Kai.
I understand now.
You
Yeah.
said that Ord is at 700 horsepower.
Ord's fixing it.
Yeah.
Oh, Ord is working on it currently. Good
Alright, do
shout
we
on
wanna
that, though,
start with-
Kai. Thank you. I am gonna throw you back in with the drivers.
There's this 400 horsepower car.
Okay.
There he is.
All right, Tess and crew, take it away.
All right, so I have help today, guys. This is gonna be great fun. Kai, do you know where you have to line up for being in the lead position? If so, go ahead and line up. Ord, wherever you are, my friend, go ahead and line up in your chase position.
Who is Connor?
I have no idea. This is what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. Is it toxic?
That does seem to be an extra person.
We have an imposter.
And they are queuing, which is.
I have a
nice.
car out.
Disco, we have.
Okay. So this is what we have. Random.
How are you random? My friend?
What's
Okay.
see? What's your
this is a private
Discord
server.
name? He might be an
So-
approved driver. He just has been kind of lurking and hasn't
Can
joined the
I
event.
kick him?
Well, hold on.
I'm so confused.
Event's not even started yet, and we've already got drama.
Right?
The event is starting.
And it's not this time. It's
Disco.
not Pio yeeting himself off of a cliff in an event. So
This is
I
true.
only did that once.
yeah, but it's still one of my favorite things about you.
And
So
it'll never be forgotten.
I'm assuming so.
I mean,
Unless
it
someone
has to
leaked the
be, wouldn't it?
details.
Shifty.
Why are you? I will fight you.
Oh, he has a nice 200 BX though.
It
I
does
blame
look
that,
very
I blame
good.
that Pio guy though.
We just need a name. All right.
I just got here.
Let's hope he doesn't creep onto the track.
Cap's trying to tell us not to fight. I don't think Cap can tell us what to do here yet.
I'm just gonna type it's a private event server.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you for
Well,
taking
probably-
care of that.
I got you. Secretarial work and whatnot. If you could.
Higher rules for street class. I'm pretty sure it's there you go, 245 sport. My name is Connor 102.
All right,
Oh,
I'll check
next
the
one.
rules and stuff. Connor, if you can hear us, join the FDRP event. And
Back of your car event.
huh. Name does sound familiar.
Yeah, he's not in here, so he needs to leave.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
not-
not.
he's
I
not
just
in
searched for his. I just searched for his name. I don't see it.
All the moderators did.
Yeah.
I didn't, but
So-
you know.
I did.
But I just,
I went checking the Extreme Gaming, and he is not in the Discord server whatsoever.
yeah, that's exactly the same thing.
That's
There's no
super,
Connor anything.
Super weird.
Discord.
Actor play?
That's not a bad idea, Cap. Thank you. Let's go check the Actor Play server, which I.
Dude, you could just search for the IP.
Anyways,
Let's get the show on the go.
Yeah, let's go. I've already asked him to switch servers, so if he does not do that, then
Nope, he's not in
we'll-
Actor Plays
we'll
either.
kick him. Drivers, are you ready? If you are, could I get a nice rev from both of you? Wonderful. And we're gonna go ahead and on here it's start, right?
Okay, bye. You're welcome.
Thank you, Shift.
Oh, did you kick him? Thank you.
Yeah, I can be bothered.
All right, straight off. Kaya's on one. A little bit of everywhere. They're quite close
Oh,
together, all
he's-
things considered.
I smacked the wall a little bit.
Kai
about
did
to
smack
spin
the wall. I'm not sure if we can really count that as a straighten, just because it was a forced one. And we are trying to be forgiving of his lag, along with
It
Ord.
looks like Ord is trying to keep it sideways right there, but it looks like he's struggling quite a bit
He-
coming around that corner.
He has absolutely straightened out on more than one occasion.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we go by that, let's see round two.
That's right.
Let's
I
see.
want to make sure before anyone says some kind of score, the scoring is at the very end of both battles.
Mhm.
And
So-
we're not scoring, correct? We're just picking winners.
Correct. You're just picking a winner. So
Okay.
With everything that we saw,
He's taking the lead
We
now,
still
right?
have to do the lead, yeah.
yeah, with everything that we saw, we have there's definitely some mistakes on both sides, and I
Most
am
definitely.
going to. What I will ask is JDQ moving forward after this one. Can I get revs from both of the drivers really quick for being ready? Thank you, friends. And here we go.
Yeah, someone.
Can
needs
you
to-
do the start?
I cannot. because my computer is.
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be
I
a Tristan
can't get my
thing.
computer online because my Spectrum is all messed up and not
You know
working
what?
right now.
That's fair. All right, so we have a straighten around the first situation from both
I'm
drivers.
straightening on both parts right there. Not Ord's
yeah.
not even sideways right now.
Neither
Still.
is Kai. I think that they are.
Just driving normally right now.
That's what it looks like. It looks like Kai's just taking it normal. Ord's trying to get it back sideways.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and send that through. We did
Ooh.
have an incomplete in both runs.
I would
Um,
note though, well, I don't know. You're the judge. I didn't see everything, but I will remind the judges that the chase driver
Kai
does
has
not need to
200.
finish the run if the lead driver incompletes, because he has nothing to
Correct.
chase, right? So, but I don't know all the
Um,
details. I wasn't actually paying attention.
I actually, due to the fact that both runs had incompletes from, and this is going to require input from you two as well. We're gonna have a vote of one more time or one way or the other. I feel like that's an incomplete, so I feel like we
Yeah.
should do it one more time because both did in fact incomplete in both runs.
I definitely think we need to OMT this one.
Okay. For OMTs, let's do them like
At the end.
exactly. Let's cycle through,
Yeah.
and then we'll catch them again at the end.
Okay, Ord and Kai, we're going to give you guys another opportunity to race against each other. If we could go ahead and despawn our vehicles, and we will see you guys on the flip side. Next up is Shift versus Disco, with Shift in the lead position and...
Disco's in the lead position.
Oh, okay, so you
Sorry.
flip-flopped. Okay, understood. All right, so Shift is in the chase position, and Disco is in the lead position.
That is correct.
Go ahead and cue your vehicles.
Um,
Make my screen live.
Ord has spoken to me through Discord, and he's saying due to his car not being able to drift very well, he wants to give it to Kai.
He's bowing out.
Bowing out.
That's respectable. I appreciate when a man says, "You know
I
what?
can respect that.
She can't."
I will take that. I will take the bow out. I will say, since we did rule it one more time, I'll have him run just a buy run real quick afterwards.
Okay.
Just for continuity purposes, and then we'll be good.
I will say also, for the interest of time, let's go ahead and have for those who are driving, the next round of drivers have their cars spawned and ready.
Correct.
Mhm.
So
After-
in the moment right now, we will have Cappy and Pio. Go ahead and cue theirs.
Yep, spawn your vehicles, put them off to the side, and let's make sure they get their cars queued in before we send off our racers.
Wait, Shift brought the transparent hood. Oh,
He did bring the transparent hood.
I love that so much. Okay, go ahead and
You're
line
okay.
up you two. We've got Shift in the chase, Disco in the lead.
Now, if I could interrupt the show, I would like to point out this is going to be a battle of legends. Shift Tab is obviously known well in the channel as an extremely accurate, good drifter, but Disco Quinn, he's known on other channels as a very impressive drifter. So this is a huge battle for to kick us off in the round 8 or top 8.
I'm very excited for this one.
Okay, looks like Cap and
Alright.
Pio are queued in. So no more
Wonderful.
changes.
Okay, no changes, no queuing, no nothing. We're about to start, and maybe if I can type. Go ahead, you two, in now. So we are getting a... Okay. Good initiation from Disco. Shift follows in nicely. Doesn't exactly fill out the beginning of that zone. Definitely interesting on the little touch and go there where we're doing a transition from one side to the other. Both are filling out this one quite well. I gotta say, Shift is meeting his match here.
Shift
car
is
is
doing a
so
very
fast.
nice job.
Shift is he can't keep proximity on Disco here. All right,
can-
line it
can
up
we
and do
conf-
it again.
Can we confirm that that's 400 horsepower, 245?
It is off nitrous.
that was a speedy boy. That's insane.
That was speedy. That was, but it looked so good on both of you. Like, the only thing that you guys really didn't do was there was like a weird wobble in your transition from the inner two zones.
King Chip, can you
But-
get back in the car? I think
It's
you
just a
hit the
random
wrong
thing, like, in
button.
the middle of the track.
All right. Oh shoot. Can I get a rev from both of you that you're ready?
They've been revving.
Wonderful. Listen, I with the stages thing, I can't get a yes or a no, so. All right, let's see how this goes. Shift initiates cleanly, might I add, and
Ooh, that
has
was a
plenty of
very
angle.
Clean initiation.
One thing I will say is Disco couldn't keep the angle, so he almost took out Shift. All right,
I
that
saw
was a
that. He
beautiful
almost hit him right
transition.
in the driver door. In his
Did.
initiation.
Oh, there it
Oh, no, he
is.
did.
For the contact.
But Shift keeps going. Shift keeps
That-
going.
That's impressive on Shift's end.
And you know what?
I will say that that was slightly my fault because I had to correct quite a lot. That's why he hit
I
me.
have replay system.
Yeah, one thing we never talked about in the drivers' meetings is decel areas. There are some natural decel areas that we'll also see and make sense, but there are times where it's, you know, if you park in front of the lead driver, or in the front of the chase driver, then that would be the lead driver's fault. It can't be too excessive a decel. So
It was
that's
quite excessive on my end.
that's
I
gonna be
will
on the
say that.
judge's side, and
1 second. I'm reviewing footage.
I can't review right now because the way I'm watching the stream is through Discord on my phone.
You're good. Would you like me
Yeah.
to stream so you can review it?
Pile Cap, can we get you guys pulled up to
Yes,
the
actually,
line
if you
as
could.
we await the results for the last battle?
Okay, hold on 1 second.
If it wouldn't be too big of an issue.
I know mine.
And
I
Cap
actually
is leading.
cannot stream.
I know who I think wins.
I
Go
think
ahead,
I
by
know
all
too.
means.
I think Disco Quinn wins that by a lot. In the first, I thought he beat the first one because he actually filled out the zones mostly in his lead. He had a beautiful lead. Shift kind of followed, but kind of not in the zone most of the time. But I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Okay,
I
that's
guess.
one vote. JDQ, did you say you had your vote locked in?
It's not locked in. I want to review that footage with Tess
Okay.
first.
Okay, we'll wait.
I can't stream in this
Oh.
chat. Only one person can stream.
Really?
It's okay.
I was streaming Shift Tab's perspective on that second one. If you guys want to rewind mine.
So I'm looking at the aerial view because thank God that Raceless has a sky cam like I usually do. And I gotta say, I think Shift is right when he so very humbly, which is unusual for him, said that it was due to overcorrection because he was going straight into that barrier and then pulled forward.
Yeah.
Shift was way wide. Way wide.
But
He was
judging
way
by what I
wide,
can
and
see-
Disco was on a clean line.
So yeah, judging by what I can see from the perspective of what I saw it from, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Disco.
Okay, Disco gets the win. Moving on. Shift Tab shut down early on round 8. We don't have points yet, but now I suddenly want to take points. So I think we should have a.
Who's supposed to queue up behind us?
Oh,
Race and King Sheep.
great question.
So should we be getting points?
Eventually, we'll do that at the
Raceless
very end.
doesn't need any more Slim Jims tonight. He had enough
Right.
for a week last time.
Kai, really
No, last
quick,
time
we're gonna go ahead and give you a pass on that one, just because of the simple fact that you go ahead and move forward anyways. The one more time has been canceled as Ord did bow out of the competition. I will, in the future, if you have that kind of footage, then by all means shoot it over to me in a message so that I can review it on my own, and I can even start like a chat or something moving forward for things like, hey, I have this clip, really quick, here you go, kind of thing. I appreciate you having that.
King Sheep, if you want to go and get your car ready, I think you and I are battling next.
I gotta say, guys, this is a first. This is a monumental occasion. Shift is out round 1.
Crazy.
It's a new sheriff in
It's
town.
wild.
Hey, discos. All right, we're spawned in. Cap and Pio.
Everything's all good.
All right, we're ready. Okay.
But in all honesty, that was some of the best drifting I've seen.
Absolutely.
All right. Pio, if you want to get on your line.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
you're doing
tire's full.
burnouts. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. And there we go. I gotta say, I love the car that Pio brought today.
Same. Looks like
All right,
Cap's
the
having a little
initiations
bit
were
of
a
an issue
little
getting it initiated.
shaky.
Pio had a little bit of contact with Cap there, it looks like. He's having really bad. Pio spins him out.
I think that was a speed difference there.
Pio's taking the lead now.
Judges are gonna have a lot on their hands.
All right.
Not a good entry at all. Pio's just driving it, it looks like.
Okay, interesting
Cap's
turn of
finishing off with
events.
a nice
Okay,
drift.
so we're
That
just gonna
was-
go ahead and have them swap, and we'll do the next run.
Alright, if you fellas could line up. Remember, there is no
That was
repairing
bad.
during battle, or in between battles.
Oh, that's bad. Okay.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Uh-huh.
I
Pio,
do
you're taking the
believe,
lead on this one.
judges, I do believe that we need a interview after this one specifically.
Yeah.
sure.
Drivers, are we ready? Can I get some revs for us real quick? Okay. Alright, let's see.
Pio's getting his drift initiated pretty early.
He got it
Pretty
initiated.
solid
Hey, I mean,
entry.
it looks clean. It looks good.
Pretty solid entry. Held it all the way through.
The first situation, the first round was really shaky, and I wasn't entirely sure if it was Pio or
Whoa.
Cappy's fault. Well, there goes that.
Pio
there.
failed it at the end of that last drift zone, though.
He did.
That was a complete straighten out.
Oh,
Even with the incomplete on Pio's bit, I think I can personally make a choice.
I agree.
Just due to the fact of a few different aspects of these two runs. Cappy just can't seem to keep it sideways and have any kind of speed going with it.
Yeah,
And,
he doesn't get enough momentum going before he hits it sideways to carry him through it.
And he can't keep the momentum that he does have through it. And that was incredibly evident with the second one.
Yes, definitely, because Pio just left him in the dust, staying sideways.
Exactly. I have to go Pio.
Same.
I agree. Wow.
Sorry, Cap.
Alrighty.
So I do have to ask, Pio,
Yeah.
why? What happened the first run?
The first run, I'm sorry, Cap. I really am. You were way too slow. What were you in, first gear?
They got some smack talk.
That's what it looked and sounded like. It sounded like
It
he
really
was
did.
Very slow.
It really did.
was
I am
third
going
gear?
to invite him to speak really
There's
quick,
no
just
way
so
that
he
was
can
third
rebuttal.
gear.
Like, I'm sorry. I was not trying to hit him. But anytime I was in second gear, which I'm doing this in third gear out there. And I was in second gear trying to keep up with him and still hitting him.
Cap, it
Yeah,
sounds
that
like
was a
you
bit
need
slow.
to make your gears a little bit taller.
Yeah, I mean, I was a bit slow, The entry was a bit shaky, but I'm in. Kind of slow.
And then the second round, I screwed up on that second entry real bad. My steering was broken from the first round.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That contact.
And you finished that second round with broken steering? That's pretty impressive.
Hey, I'm here for it. Let's go ahead, and now that we've heard from both drivers, let's go ahead and run back to the show itself. Raceless and King Sheep are up next. Raceless is chasing, and King Sheep is leading. I'm going to move you back to the audience, Cappy.
Cap, go ahead and remove your car, and who needs to queue up next so that we keep that going?
It would be Kai and Disco.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mute now since I'm the driver.
All right, are we ready, guys? Those sound like happy enough revies for being ready.
Like a park
And here
camera
we go.
bombing.
After race, I feel like I'm watching it. I appreciate you, Ghostbuster. I mean, honestly, they both look really clean going through that first initial zone. The second zone and the transition looks good. I also have to say that Raceless actually switched it up a little bit on his car this time, which is kind of fun. And he is like right on King Sheep's door. Oh, but we straightened.
No. Oh no. King
So-
Sheep spun it at the end.
Yes, but was it caused by Raceless?
It looks like Raceless tapped him on that driver's side back quarter panel. It
So
looked
whilst-
swing over to it, Tristan. It looked like there's a dent right there. On,
Oh.
King-
Raceless?
Whilst
Sheep.
they
on his left side quarter panel.
No?
whilst they line back up, I'm going to review the footage on Raceless's stream.
It looks like
I did-
Raceless did not hit him on Raceless's stream.
I don't think that Raceless did hit him, but at the same time, it's kind of hard when I'm cameraing. Not really at the same time, though.
No,
But
he didn't hit him.
I don't
If
think,
he
yeah.
didn't hit him, it was very close. But we know King Sheep spun it at the end.
And King Sheep did mention that it was his fault in chat.
Okay.
Okay, so let's
Respect
go for
that,
round
man.
two. What I will
Owns
say
his
is,
mess
King,
ups.
just
Okay.
remember there is always the opportunity to force a mess up out of Raceless and have him do the same thing.
This is true. Stay right on him, get him nervous.
Get that pressure
And-
on.
Raceless gets easily nervous and freaks out, so just bear that in mind. We're gonna go
Yeah,
ahead
all you
and
need
start.
is just a big engine.
Just be loud.
Big and loud.
I gotta say, I really do love the fact that Raceless brought a different car for once.
Nice entry on Raceless in, but he wasn't filling out that drift zone. No, King Sheep spun it again.
As long as race completes here, I think we have our round two contestants fully filled out.
Yeah. Nice
All
finish. The beginning was a little bit rocky, not being able to fill out the drift zone completely, but he tidied it up at the end.
So my vote goes to Raceless.
Same.
Yep.
I can breathe again.
Oh, goodness gracious. You're always such a baby about it.
Drama queen.
All right, can I get Raceless, you stay queued up, and Pio, can you queue back in?
Absolutely.
Sounds like
What-
Raceless
Thank
needs
what
to
are we
grab a
doing?
rag and wipe the sweat off his forehead.
And then Disco has queued in, and
Kai has his
just waiting
byline.
on Pio. Kai and Disco, if you guys could go ahead and line up on your spots. It's going to be Kai in the chase and Disco in the lead.
Actually, flip that. Kai will be leading. Sorry.
Are we still in street class, the 400
Oh.
horsepower?
Yep.
Okay, so Kai is leading.
Yep. I pulled up the score bracket on my stream if you want to take a quick look again.
Okay.
Gosh, that's scary. I do like not talking. So like, chat, if you're wondering like, man, why isn't he talking about? They're talking. It's because I want to be with the drivers, right? I don't have enough fingers to go jump myself in and out of the Discord messages, but that's the purpose why I don't speak. I let the judges decide what's what.
Okay, so I need by your little thing, your bracket. I need clarification because in the first one, Kai was in the chase position even though he was on top because I tried to put it reverse and you said it was the other way around.
What? No, the on top is leading.
Okay, so
did I
it
make a
was
mistake before?
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say
okay.
this entire time we've been going by top is chase and bottom is lead. Because that was why I got confused.
Oh no, Cap led first and then Disco led first.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just insane. I told you guys I don't have brain cells today.
You're good. You're doing great.
I warned you.
You're donating
I
your
want-
brain cells to a new body.
I am indeed. Growing a whole human is exhausting.
Yeah, and so you can make a tune adjustment to answer some of the driver's questions. You can make a tune adjustment before you get to the line, in between your battles. So when you're moving on to a different battle. Obviously, we don't want you tuning during the event while people are racing because it will cause event spikes and stuff. But you know, it's fair game. Now you have to wait till the battle's over to tune again. So yeah, I think that answers that pretty well.
I think so too.
Keza, welcome to the chat.
What's up, Keza? Really quick. I am going to request that JDQ take over for this specific, and Tristan obviously, for this specific run, take over the commentary. I have to be right back. Speaking of being pregnant.
All right.
So
All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and start the queue. Can I get revs from both drivers that you're ready?
It's Shift Tab and who?
This is
This
Kai
one
versus
is
Disco.
Kai versus
Kai.
Disco.
Okay.
All right, so I will be right back. Disco, by the way, is the blue car.
Yeah, I got that. Thank you. All right, let's see what happens.
Oh.
Kai, that was a decent spike right there. Kai fills it up nicely. Beautiful entry. Filling out that drift zone. Disco looks like he's having a little bit of trouble keeping up. Almost makes contact right there, but he kept it under. Coming into the second one. Oh no, Kai spun it. He lost it against the wall. Disco keeps it going. Nice. That was a good avoidance. That was good on Disco for avoiding that one because that was close.
Yeah, he came out no damage. Look at that.
Now what about Kai
Big
though?
spike, big crack.
Is Kai able to get
Who's
back to
going
the
on with
line? Does
Kai?
he have too much damage?
Looks like
That was
something
a
over here.
beautiful avoidance by Disco.
That was.
That was.
Now we normally do you have one what do you call it? Fix one repair. I forgot what they call it in Formula Drift. 5-minute timeout or something. Competition timeout. You normally have one competition timeout for a repair. We have been spawning in and out of our cars. But I think this still applies where like you're mid-run, right? You get one opportunity to repair. So Kai, if you need a repair, you can go ahead and take that. Also, if he takes that, Disco. Okay, well, you took it. Disco, you are allowed to change tires, repair, freshen up if you need to as well.
All right.
That car is so fast.
While we do our competition timeout, I'm gonna review the footage just to see whose fault what was.
It was just a spin.
I hit the wall. Yeah.
That was 100% on Kai on that one.
Okay. And Kai, feel free to put in chat. How was it? Something that was like a desync issue? Was it?
Okay, Disco said he's gonna save his repair for later.
Okay.
So you have free repair because Kai had to take theirs.
That's right.
I think he's out of this completely scot-free. I don't think he took any damage.
No,
like,
he-
he doesn't.
He probably doesn't need
Okay.
it.
Okay, Kai says it. Oh, never mind. It disappeared. All
It
I
was-
saw
it-
was he said it was his fault.
He said he went wide and hit the
Okay.
wall. All right, drivers, are we ready? Thank you, and let's go ahead. Why
love
didn't
that
it?
you went-
Oh, I was
you
reading
wrote-
Shift's name. I read your name on my bracket because I'm keeping a separate bracket as well.
Okay.
See what Disco can do here.
All right.
Nice
Clean
entry.
initiation from both
He's
people. We
Not
are
quite filling it out all the
straightening-
way, it looks like, on Disco. I don't know what happened with Kai there. Good transitions on both parts. Disco filling it out nicely on this one. Kai, it looks like he just gave up.
Shut her
It does look that
down.
way.
Yeah,
think we
I
can
know who I'm
unanimously
going with
say-
on this one.
Yeah.
I've already got it written. Go ahead, boys.
We're gonna have to give it to Disco.
I have to
Disco.
point out something too. Looks like Kai is still having a lot of lag and desync issues as well. That might
Yeah.
be part
Kai
of it.
is all the way over in New Zealand,
226.
unfortunately.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
His ping is through the roof.
Desync definitely did put that into an interesting position at the beginning. It
Mhm.
was-
Well done though for with the desync.
Genuinely.
I would love to see that battle with zero ping.
Ironically,
Yeah.
both times that we have run this specific track, we've had somebody from that side of the world.
That's true.
The first time was Coleman.
That's right. To answer the chat, Benny, there's no budget limit. This is technically not really a career event, but I did build my career cars for the event, so these cars are in my career. Who am I battling? Oh,
I think
the
you're battling
Pio.
Pio.
You are going against Pio. Pio, I haven't listened. Are you loud this time?
No, not right now because we're in the street class.
Kyle
but you're
is not
loud
loud
later.
right now.
I'll be loud later. Don't worry.
Okay.
I
good.
mean,
I need
his
you to go
name
against
says it all.
Raceless later.
Raceless, we did say we were going to be battling for last place, right?
We did, didn't we? See, we have met.
Uh huh.
Not last place.
May the best late preparer win.
All right. Are we ready?
Yep.
He removed his exhaust.
Oh no, my nose itches.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Pio's got a clean initiation, and they're
Good
both filling out the
initiation on
zones
both.
well, both staying sideways and
Ooh.
matching angle really well, Raceless.
Very good.
Filling out that zone, the transition on both is great. The only thing I'd like to see more of is some proximity on Raceless's part so far.
Yeah, Raceless looks like he's having a little bit of trouble closing that gap. Kyle went way wide. Ooh, almost hit each other
Okay.
right there.
I gotta say though, that was 4 tires off on Pio's part.
That was because he went super wide. That last corner.
I guess
Looks
we
like he
will just have
understeered
to
a little
see
bit.
what the next.
It was understeer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gotta see what the next one is. Line back up, guys.
I will say that was a very good lead from Pio
I
there.
gotta
Right up
say,
until
though,
the end.
Pio
What's the
is
races?
looking clean tonight. Are we ready, boys?
No, hang on. Let me scratch my nose.
No, that's right. I forgot you had a nose itch.
Okay.
Competition
I just have to
timeout.
Run outside and check something. So I'm
No
good now.
competition timeout. Raceless is trying to waste his comp timeout.
Okay.
Alright, both off the line. Let's see how Race initiates. Really clean, got
Pretty
good
good
angle.
initiation. He's having trouble filling out that drip zone for a little bit of it. It looks like.
Pio hit that wall
Just kept
and
driving.
That was
had
4 tires off.
4 tires off again.
Raceless filling out that drip zone pretty nicely. So is Kyle, but it looks like he's having trouble getting angle on it again. It sounded like Kyle couldn't decide on what gear to be.
I
But
gotta
I could be wrong.
stop opening my mouth. Every time I open my mouth, the opposite happens. Pio, I'm sorry, that was my fault.
Announcer's curse.
I gotta
fair,
send
it-
Race.
It says
I
South
per-
Louisiana voodoo because I was thinking it.
I gotta say, I have to send Race through personally.
Yeah.
Tristan, JDQ.
We have to because
Raceless.
Kyle went 4 tires off on both runs.
Oh, I understand.
And he hit that wall and just kept on driving, not drifting.
No, I was
I gotta
drifting,
say though,
just not-
Pyle
the steering was
looks
broken.
clean on this one.
It was
Like-
very good.
He like when you're in on this one. Like this you look good.
I'm still not used to the car. It's not. I'm driving Disco's car.
That's fair. That's fair. Speaking of Disco, can I get you to queue in?
Ghostbuster says Raceless looking hungry for a W. I'm, the last couple of drift rounds really weren't my rounds, and maybe this is my track. Who knows? Going against the legend himself, though.
All right. So since this is the championship, I am gonna do a pre-race interview if that is okay
Absolutely.
with everybody. Raceless, how are you feeling?
The first round I was pretty nervous. I had a lot of jitters. I'm feeling better now. I've watched Disco do his runs. He's very consistent, so I kind of know what to expect. But I also heard he's really fast, and so I don't know if Pio has anything to do, and they have similar cars. It's going to be a struggle for sure, just to keep up.
Awesome.
His
And
car
are
is
you-
good.
I was
His
gonna
car
say,
is really good.
are you feeling confident or are you feeling cautiously confident?
Cautiously confident, trying to keep the nerves together. Really, trying not to listen to my heartbeat.
Okay.
Breathe.
I was gonna say that's the only sound that's coming out of him right now is his heartbeat. because he
Shaking like a
stopped
scrawny
breathing
dog
about
right
2
now.
rounds ago. Yeah, that I was gonna say that and the bones clinking together from shaking in your boots. Disco, how are we feeling? What are we feeling? And how is your first FDRP?
I'm having a great time. Mic check for sure, working.
Yep.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
I had some Discord issues. No, I'm having fun. Yes.
Awesome.
Perfect.
How do you go into this fight? How do you feel going into this final round against, the host of the whole thing, the guy who brought you in? No big deal.
Now I feel pressure from that specific. Yeah, I didn't have it till now. Yeah.
Look, I have to start the rivalry. If you're already in with Shift, then I have to start the rivalry somewhere.
I did want to meet Shift a little later, if that makes sense. I felt.
Okay.
I wanted to have that happen a little later in the event. That's okay.
We may have to make that happen in the next class.
You can hold off for a second. I need to swap headphones because my headset is currently dying. Bear with me.
You're good.
Just a few seconds.
So how do you feel going into this round? Aside from all of the mumbo jumbo that I did, how's the car performing? How do you feel about the track?
First off, I like race car. Race car is cool. Second of the racetrack is definitely round.
Okay, understood. This guy interviews like a brick wall.
Like a true drifter.
No, I'm
I
having fun.
completely understood it.
Yeah.
I did too, believe it or not. That I'm not sure whether I should be disappointed in myself or in Disco.
I can take some disappointment today. That'd be great.
All right, I'll be disappointed in you. That way it saves me because I'm always disappointed in me, so it's fine. Awesome. Are you ready to rumble?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna send you back down to the audience. Goodbye.
Bye.
You can send me down too if you're able to.
I absolutely can.
Oh,
Bye.
finally. Bye.
All right, I can talk to my chat finally. All right, chat, let's do this.
Is that what you said? All right, go ahead and
Can't see over my box. I'll be
give
honest.
me some fun, happy revies if you're ready. And yeet. This is
Controller just
for the
disconnected.
street class win. This is street class, correct?
Yep.
Okay, good. I'm so glad. I should know these things. All right, I gotta
very
say, Disco's got angle. He's got speed. He's quick. Raceless is keeping up there. He's looking clean. They both look amazing. They're both matching angle. I gotta say that Raceless does need a bit more proximity. But we'll see what the lead gives. That was an incredible run. Honestly, that was a really good run. I am so excited for the second run.
I agree. The track is round. It's great.
The track is round. The track is round and race car good.
Whew. Survived the chase. Just
I'd
focus
just
on a
say
strong
that
lead.
Disco Quinn has gone so far as tuning the amount of fuel he has purely just to have less weight and have that competitive edge in that car.
Has he
That's crazy.
really?
Yep, he's at a quarter tank, and that is incredible
We like to see that.
dedication.
We like
Thanks, Joe, for wishing me good luck with your shopping
at
cart.
least I did.
I'm not sure whether I should be disappointed or proud in that.
That's incredible. I love that.
Just
Fun
focus
little
on our
reviews
lead.
for anybody who's ready to go. I'm gonna take that as a yes. And here we go. Let's see, what do we got? Alright, Raceless off that line. Initiates strong. Oh, Disco not filling the zone. And
Ooh, a
shoving
little bit of a
Race
tap.
off. Okay. I told you guys, give him an opportunity, because that last one, while Race didn't have a proximity, they both were clean. Okay,
I just
I'm
wanna-
gonna have to.
I just want to see that one more time.
I need to look at that
Like you're doing
replay
one
real
more
I was
quick.
gonna say, I have to replay it on Raceless's stream.
Oh, luckily it's exactly at the time right before they're about to start.
Well, I've rewinded mine and fast forwarded it so many times at this point that I need to, there we go.
All right, chat.
I
While
need to
judges
find
are
where
reviewing, what do you think?
I found it though, so let's see.
Well, I was watching the first one again.
I mean, he hooked right into my front tire, I think. I mean, that is a natural decel zone. I think it was just a matter of being aggressive. It's okay, they can't hear us in Discord because they kicked me back to the drivers. But, it's definitely a good run. Definitely love this car. I'd be happy to go one more time.
Okay, clean
I think he
initiation.
definitely has the better car. I think it was just a matter of,
Raceless is in the zone.
I think he turned it up to a level 11 when I was at 10, and, yeah, I mean, that's just close drifting.
I'm trying to see if he decells.
See what the judges think.
I don't think he does. Does it? Are you watching Race's stream?
27 viewers also.
Yeah,
Welcome. Thank you so
I'm
much.
watching it right now. I think I'm watching the right thing, watching the lead.
I was
think-
specking Disco, and Disco straightened out, it looked like, on my end.
That's kind of what I'm seeing. It looks like Disco straightened and then
Raceless because second round.
just went straight into
Yeah, this is the finals. This declares the
Race's
winner of
nose.
the street class.
Or
Judge
I
is
guess
still
I really did
deliberating.
put the pressure on him, huh? JDQ, are you back?
I agree,
I
Ghostbusters
think
really
he is
close.
still
I'd be happy
swapping
to do it one more
handsets.
time.
Okay.
The chase was the best I
Tristan,
could
if you
do,
wanna
but
go ahead and give your vote.
that was
we
pretty
got a
far
feeling
away.
That we're gonna be together on this one, and if we are, then our two
Alright,
votes
listen
are
up.
gonna be all
Yeah,
that's needed
no,
to pass this through.
I can do a stand-in if you'd like. In the meantime, I have my own opinion on this one.
My vote is Raceless.
My vote is Raceless as well.
Ooh, I was gonna go vote Disco because
You know,
Raceless kind of like decelled a little bit, but
I think that Raceless was doing great. Disco was just not following the exact same way. He was carrying so much less angle and more speed rather than more angle and less speed. I think he just wasn't ready for. I think if you just looked at Raceless on his own, he was doing great, and he was the lead, and that's what you're supposed to follow. And I think just Disco is a great drifter.
get the win.
Without saying, but like, I just don't think he was following correctly.
I was gonna
But-
say, I think that it wasn't so much.
I
'cause if
agree.
I was gonna say, if you think about it, it's not so much that it is a whether or not
I'm looking at the replay really quick again.
I was
Casual
gonna say,
Sim,
that's what
welcome
I
to
was
the
doing.
chat.
He-
Ord's
Oh,
using
okay.
wheel. I think he's the only
Straightened
one on
right before
wheel.
he hit.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, okay.
And
I
on
will-
top of that, it's less about who's messing up on what, and more about was the lead chaseable at the point of contact.
Yeah,
And
no,
I
I
would
concur.
say
I
it is.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will retract my previous statement and go with Raceless after watching the replay again.
Race across the board. First event of the night is Raceless's. Let's invite him back up here.
Right.
Hello?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got a
You're
phone
good.
call from my mother.
Oh, I have to
we
accept
had
the
Shift
invite.
stand
What's
up
your-
for you. I gotta say,
What was your vote?
Is this the winner's lounge? Is this
In that case, let me,
okay,
head
so
out
hang
real
on
quick.
a second. Him coming in all cocky like that. Wait a minute.
And I don't even know.
They kicked me back out,
Up
chat.
here.
I don't know if I'm going to accept their
I think we
invite.
need-
No, I will accept their
I
invite.
think we need to hear from Disco.
I think we do need to hear from Disco. Can somebody get him up here? There we go. I invited him.
I was about to do the same thing,
really-
so I need to get caught up though.
Well, we had Shift be a stand-in for you.
Okay.
And it was unanimous. Raceless won that one. There was an incident where Disco straightened on the second run and went straight into Raceless's nose.
No.
Really quick. Is anybody on wheel tonight? Do we know?
Or
Ord is on wheel, casual sim racer.
Kai's on
Kai?
wheel.
Nice.
Kai's on wheel.
Good to hear.
Oh, we've got everybody on here. Other than Sheep and
That board issue.
Ord. Okay. So. Okay, cool. So, I gotta ask, Disco, what happened?
Yeah, I just gripped up, and then it was a grip up into like a known decel area, and so I gave him a bump.
That is perfectly
Wasn't a big bump.
acceptable. I love the. It wasn't a big bump. It was just enough of a bump to make you lose the first round. Raceless, how you feeling? Aside from cocky.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. It was a lot of fun. Gosh, this car is fast. Oh my goodness. If I was telling chat, like, I'm okay if it goes one more time, but I really can't do any better than that. We really got lucky there. And I mean, it's lucky, but it's unlucky, right? Because, you know, I mean, you don't really want to win on a default like that. Our front wheel just kind of locked up, and there's nothing I could do. I try to keep powering through it, but we were just kind of hooked on for the ride. But it was a lot of fun. I'm really excited for the next classes. It's I don't know. I feel like that's going to be my only win for the night. But I really did enjoy just being a driver today. You know, I think that's the biggest thing. And it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Hey, Raceless.
Yep.
Have yourself a Slim Jim. I think you
That's
earned
right. You know what?
Have yourself a Slim Jim. I
Slim
have
Jim
a chicken
challenge.
Big Mac to eat, so
There you go. No jealousy over there, huh?
Chicken Big Mac?
Let's see.
a chicken Big Mac.
Hold
It's
on.
a new specialty thing.
I gotta try that chicken Big Mac
America.
because that sounds delicious.
Sounds
Believe it
painful.
or not, it came out in the UK first.
Huh?
Shifty,
really?
Shifty had it before I did, and I got really upset about it and really angry and threw a fit. And then it came here like 2 months later.
All right.
You're running 10 psi on the rear. Okay.
Okay, so
Shall we switch over to? Well, let me get a little snippet of this. We
Yeah.
gotta memorialize this this win here.
oh goodness.
I mean, honestly, it's I got lucky. It was good. It was you know, I just had to focus on the lead, and
Luck and all the skill that's been building up.
yep. But I guess it's time to move on to the next class, right?
Yes, and would you or somebody who understands the classes better, because I'm just the
I can talk about it.
secretary. Okay, cool.
So next class is called the comp class. This is probably the most similar to the other FD events we've been doing, but we did tweak the rules because we used to run by like a power to weight ratio. Now we just have a power cap. So the comp class is an 800 horsepower limit, a 1200 kilogram minimum weight, a 295 max sport tire. I don't know if we'll see anybody on that today. And you have to have a roll cage. And that is the comp class. This will be quicker. We're still on sport tires, so there's still a pretty even playing field when it comes to grip. And you don't have to have 800 horsepower. A lot of cars will run actually lower. But yeah, should be a good time. I'm real excited. My car is very untested, but it'll be a good time.
Great to hear.
Where is
So-
my music?
If you're 1 horsepower over, is that bad?
I think so.
Yeah.
We have to draw the line somewhere, and yeah,
Tune it down.
I'd love to give it a tolerance, but then it
Shall
gets
do that.
complicated.
Hold on.
I've
can
asked
I,
that same question.
Can we clip this moment in Raceless's chat real quick, or in Raceless's stream really quick? The moment that Raceless set a boundary
What do you
and
mean?
held it.
Yeah, well,
You're soft, squishy, and
it's
pushover.
Friday. It's a long week. All right.
Hey, we don't have to add to the
Yeah,
stall
what's-
counter yet either.
You're giving this stuff away. There's people joining the server, bro.
Casual Sim Racer says, "I've been trying to get my VRs, my VRS dialed in."
I didn't read that because I wasn't sure what it meant. I was gonna like poke you to be like, hey.
I think he
what
means
is this?
VRS dialed in. Well, dialed in for drifting in this, but there is still something strange with Beam on full lock and in transitions. I don't know if he's talking about VR or not. Ordinalock would be the one to talk to about VR heads up, and maybe Tristan too.
Casual Sim also wants to know how we can join these servers. So funny you should or these events.
Absolutely.
Funny you should ask.
Join the Discord, and then reach out to us, and we'll get you in. For the drift events, we do like to have some kind of proof that you can drift well. If you tell us a little bit about, I guess, you know, I mean, if you're familiar with Formula Drift and you know, like, hey, I could definitely do this, you know, for your first time, we'll let you in and see how you can do. But we do try to keep it to drivers that can pretty well run the track. The track does change every race, but yeah, we can't just have like anybody in. Now the rallycross and stuff, that will be open to more people because it's a little less about drifting skill, but just driving. So hopefully that answers that
To
question.
get I was gonna say, to get licensed, I would say message either Raceless, Shift Tab, or Pio. Are you licensing people?
You can if you want, Pio.
I can be. I don't care.
I mean, you know what you're looking for, right?
Yeah, just
Can
people
they
that
stay
can drive.
sideways?
And if need be, I can. Well, whenever I'm home on the weekends.
I can always pop in one of these cars that I've already tested and tuned.
Okay, yeah. So message when you get in the server and you do all of the things. If you want to get licensed, go ahead and shoot Raceless, Shift Tab, or Pio a message. Shifty is usually available. Pio has odd availability because he's awake at all hours of the night, and Raceless is your Monday through Friday accounting guy.
For this next event, I would love to be just a driver again as well. That was really nice. I guess let's go ahead and get all drivers off the track and cars despawned. And let's look. I'm gonna reshuffle the board here. Let me find it. Okay, so I think, how do I clear this? Do I just escape? Can I just shuffle? Okay.
Hey Frugo, how are you tonight?
Hey.
All right, we have shuffle the board, and it looks like Ord's still in, right? Does anybody have to drop? I should ask that.
Board should be incorrect.
Did you guys shuffled exactly this? No, okay.
No, it's different, sadly.
I just
Order
updated
currently
for me.
typing.
So take a look. For the competition class, up first we're going to have Cappuccino against Ord. Cappuccino leading,
Okay.
which will be interesting. You definitely need to watch that power. Oh, Cap, do you have a... Well, we'll see. I guess there's no minimum horsepower to be in the spec as well.
Raceless, I will add that Ord won't be able to despawn because that is one of the things that is causing him to crash.
That's fine. Keep
That's
your
fine.
car in. Absolutely. We need an anchor to like spawn our people in. Anyways. So yes, Cap and Ord. Cap leading. Then
Or
myself.
they're gonna be joining back. Sorry.
Okay. We'll do that battle later then if we need to move on.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Well, then that would mean we'd have myself and Disco Quinn going against
Rematch.
each other again in
no.
new
Except
cars.
for now.
And then with me leading first, and then we have Pio and Kai. Pio leading, and then King Sheep
Okay.
and Shift Tab with King Sheep leading.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Sounds good.
You got the board, Tess?
I have the board. I also had it paused on your stream, so we're good.
Okay, cool.
Casual Sim Racer apparently has been drifting in Assetto for about 8 years. So
All right, you're
he
in.
is
Wow.
in fact gonna. I was gonna say he's
Licensed.
gonna reach out to one of you guys and just so he can run it through.
Yeah, send anybody a message on Discord, Casual. I think that's enough credentials to get you in.
Yeah, we'll get you. We'll get you in here. We do this every other week, pretty much.
Yep.
Oh,
And
Cappy,
looks
you're
like
fine.
Ord is in. So
Ord
we'll
is
let
in.
him
We're moving
get
people
situated
back
and
into the
settled.
Audience.
Am I going to move back in the audience?
Would you like to?
Yep. Goodbye, everybody.
Well, usually you get put into the audience for like punishment. You're sitting here going, I get to be not a real boy.
And Disco, let's try. Since we got all 8 coming in again, let's have the next rounds kind of queue up and be ready. So Disco, if you want to go and get your car, after that it will be Pio.
bad.
Well, you can call it out.
Well, we got the gist of what he was saying. He wants the next drivers to be queued up and ready.
So
Yep.
Race and Disco, go ahead and have your vehicles queued. Cappy and Ord, go ahead and pull up to the line. It's going to be Cappy in the lead position. Ord in the chase.
All right, chat. We are back to a
Ord, that
regular
car
driver.
looks
Driver.
sick.
Those are very impressive.
I will say,
That
chat.
thing looks
Ord's
really
Bastion
terrifying.
is super lethal.
I will add that that thing is absolutely rapid.
Shift took the
Oh,
words out of my
it's-
mouth. This is one of the fastest cars
It's
out
real
here.
dialed in, is it?
Oh yeah.
Now
Oh no.
he's chasing
Alright.
Cap though, which
Can
is
I
the
get
slowest
Just
driver.
back, yeah.
So it'll be
Tristan,
interesting.
for that to work, I think you have to get out of that menu.
Tristan, are you here, friend?
Yeah. Just 1 second. I just need to
Okay.
get some done.
No, you're good.
Casual
Let
may
me
be
know when
laggy
you're
for
ready
you
to go,
in Norway. Oh, that's not too
and
bad.
I will start the countdown.
Love to have you in the competition, Casual.
Okay. I'm ready.
The Casual Sim Racer. That name sounds so familiar.
All right, and here we go.
I wonder if I've seen you more than just my chat. Do you have a YouTube video, or YouTube channel,
Ord
Casual Sim?
versus Cappy. This is a matchup that we haven't seen too many times.
Behind
Cappy
you,
is
I-
in the lead, so he is going to be the first to initiate. It is a little
Pretty rough
rocky,
entry.
Ooh.
and
Oh no.
That's
Think
gonna
I'm
be
destroy
shut
the
down
Okay.
there.
steering?
Looks like Cappy hit the wall, which caused him to get hit right in his driver's side door.
Very
the
big
issue
speed
isn't.
difference.
I don't think that. I don't really think that the issue is that he hit the wall. Personally, it's just he doesn't have enough speed, or it's
Exactly. He's
it's
not
just
getting
not
enough
chaseable.
momentum going into it.
Yeah.
He
Let's,
just
let's
likes
see
to
this.
that pass.
I have
Let's
a
see Ord
question.
lead this.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm wondering if Cap is having a low frame rate. Is almost what it looks like.
what it looks like to
Um,
us, because it was the
low
exact
power.
same way on the first one. So the way it's looking on our end isn't low frame rate. It is. It looks like he can't. The car doesn't have enough power to stay sideways.
Gotcha, Casual
And
Sim
he
Racer.
can't carry the
Well-
speed all the way through the drift and stay
Let's see Ord
sideways.
lead.
Who you guys think won that? I
was
think
gonna
Ord
say, go
has
ahead and
to
pull back
not
up
be
to
at
your
fault for
line,
that.
guys.
From what I was seeing, specking Ord that whole run, it looked like Cap was sideways, but he was moving really slow. And
Yeah.
I saw the same thing
He
with
has
with
like
my
a brake
run.
on or something.
I agree with what Pio is saying. It just looks like he's moving really slowly.
Define moving really slowly.
Not having enough speed is.
Yeah, lack of speed.
Okay,
Whether
so
that be a
like,
car
like a
or-
drive, like a
or
car
whatever
issue.
issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I was thinking frame rate because I've had that issue with Cap before when he was playing on his laptop.
No, this is the wrong one. I've been doing this all night, and I put race instead.
Ghost Ray Buster going slow as a
Alright.
tactic and drifting chases
But
a
that
race.
right there,
I think
that,
I disagree
like,
with you on
side to
that.
side, it's the steering that gives it away, is not a frame rate issue.
Oh, what's Cap
Cap
doing
doesn't
right
really
there? That was a-
initiate.
He
Mm.
tried to initiate. Like, that's the issue.
Oh.
Coming
That
in
car
wide.
Oh,
can't
Ford
go
just
sideways.
went 4 tires off right there.
No, he
Not
didn't.
not on
No, he
my
didn't.
screen.
It looked like he
What I'm
did.
Ord is
seeing is a
absolute
beautiful
dialed.
performance from
Fun fact, everyone, Ord is on
I was
VR
gonna say,
I'll be
drifting
able to
right
tell
now.
ya.
But in that first
I'd love to see his
hard
point of view.
left-hand
I
bend
don't
out
know
of
if he's
that
streaming
drift
or
zone,
not.
It looks like he went 4 tires off.
Nope, he was 2.
He's feeling real
I
confident.
just watched it back.
Okay.
On the race.
It was
yeah.
close, and it is hard to tell because there isn't a direct line there, which I think is something that we can probably work on for next time we use this track.
Right.
But with that being said, it was only 2, maybe 2.5, but it wasn't a full off.
I agree,
Okay.
casual. That black and red Bastion is
Exactly.
fast.
The issue with Cappy is I think that this car just can't go sideways like it should be able to, because
And-
the simple fact that what I'm seeing is he's steering back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And he feels like the car's not even in power. So it seems like it's a car issue. I would have to say I'd have to put Ord through.
Yeah, I would say
I'm
so.
putting Ord through. I would agree. I would agree with that.
Yeah, I think we're just.
Yeah, or getting sent through, I think.
I saw
All right.
a beautiful performance.
Race and
Alice.
Disco, go ahead and pull up to your line. Raceless is in the lead, and Disco's in the chase.
All right, chat. Let's not get knocked out. We
And
won
then
one.
Can I get Pio and Kai to go ahead and queue your vehicles while we are waiting for this?
I still
So-
don't think Raceless has stalled yet. Surprising.
He hasn't. Well, he also has a different vehicle than usual.
Ball counter is at
Talking
0.
about my stall
Pretty good
counter.
save.
Stall counter is currently at 0, but this one's a bit choppier. We'll see. I know that he's blushing and giggling right now because we're calling him out for always stalling it.
Oh yeah, and he's
Something-
probably talking mess about us.
Something very
Alright, casual,
interesting
appreciate
though.
it.
Disco knows the rules and he has chosen to go with a lower horsepower setup for
You
this
saw how
one.
rapid that thing was, though.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was going to say. Fast.
He's up 458, which is incredible.
All
Plus
right,
micro
let's
probably.
I think he'll keep
Kai
up.
and Kai and Pio, you guys are both queued in, right? Yeah, okay.
Let's
So
not get
can
knocked
I
out
get
first
some
round.
happy little Revy revs so that we can know. Thanks, friends. And honk. I love the fact that we got a honk. All right. Let's go, drivers. Raceless is going for the lead. Let's see how initiation goes. Lead initiation. I will say
There we
that
go.
they are.
Disco got pretty
Right
close
onto
to
it.
Raceless' driver door.
Oh, Raceless 4 tires
Yeah.
off.
That's what it looks like. Beautiful initiation though.
I mean, it was a really pretty run overall.
I
am
overshot
able to
that-
watch
that one
really
zone.
quick
That was all on me.
On
Felt the pressure. Caved under pressure.
I wish I could
But-
replay.
We'll try to put the same pressure
do
on
you have your keyboard with you?
Disco.
Yes.
Okay, here in just a second after they reset and sit for a second. I'm gonna probably have you.
All right, we're gonna have to just be
Start
on his
the
door,
next
I think.
one.
Well, let's be cautious going in. I think we
Is it
have
slash
300
start?
horsepower on him.
Yeah, it's slash start.
Okay. I'm ready whenever.
Um,
About lost our taillight there.
Rewatching this, that was definitely Raceless 4 tires off and a straighten. Okay. If you want to go ahead. Alright. And this one, Disco is going in the lead position, and we are initiated. It's such a clean initiation. A bit shallow, but it was a bit shallow in angle, but it was clean.
Beautiful transition on both cars.
Gorgeous transition.
Disco is killing it. Raceless is having trouble filling out that drift zone.
I think Disco's out for
Disco.
blood after his loss on the championship of the first class.
Man, that was almost a textbook run by Disco.
I mean, I know who I'm sending forward.
It's Disco.
Yeah. Kind of. Yep. Disco.
Sit chat, we're out. We're watching.
I gotta say
That's-
Disco myself. I think it's unanimous. He had a clean run on both sets. He didn't bonk the wall, straighten out, and go off track. In one movement, by the way. We gotta say that's kind of impressive
Yeah.
on Raceless.
That was pretty impressive.
Exactly. Like
That was
like
good
she
run,
said, very
chat.
clean runs from
I
both
just
parties.
that's
I
drifting.
think it was
One error.
Second
wonderful,
run.
but Disco's gotta go. Like he's gotta go forward. Raceless
Yes.
is on his butt this time. Bye, buddy. Out first round. Pio and
Yeesh, ruthless.
Kai. Go ahead and
Ooh,
pull up
this
to
one's
your.
gonna be interesting. This is gonna be an interesting run.
Oh, Ghostbuster! I'm glad you like the paint job.
And then go ahead and pull up to your line, and King Sheep
Oh,
and
what's
Shifty.
Pile
Can we
have
get
going on there?
feud in?
I don't know, but it looked so good.
That does look really good.
Oh, the orange 200.
The only thing I would change about that for me is I would change those LEDs to be some blue lights.
Did you steal that
Yes,
one from?
blue, yeah.
Did you steal that one from Shifty?
I will say, chat.
No? I just saw
Does
the
this car look
transparent
familiar? Any
Because
OGs in the
I
chat?
love some blue LEDs.
It's a long time ago. We did a drag and drive event, and
Kai is
Pi-
in the
Pio
chase.
essentially
Pio is
won.
in the lead.
Or technically,
Can I
I
get
won,
some
but
happy little Revy noodles
we I built this
from
car
our
as a prize
drivers
car.
to let me know that we are
And
ready.
so I gave him the prize car because there's no reason for me to keep my own prize car. And he turned it into a drift car, and he's been using it in competition. So it's super cool to
Alright.
see that.
Here we go.
A nice aerial view
Pio
here.
is popping and cracking.
He's beating the hell out of his rev limiter right there.
Yeah, he is.
Beautiful
That's just
initiative.
Pio
Nice
for us.
entry.
They both look really
Kai's
nice. I
stuck
think
in the
that's
wall.
some desync, so I'm not too
Oh.
worried about it right now.
Okay.
It's true, he
I
didn't
do
lose a
see
lot
a
of
bumper
speed.
flying on Kai. But like
Yes,
you said, it's
but
probably...
it may not be flying
he
on his
looped
end.
it.
We're gonna.
Oh, that was not desync though.
Oh, and Pio loops it
Oh,
too.
oh,
Dang!
Pio.
Double fault.
So that's gonna be an incomplete on both.
Double
parties.
fault. Yeah, we
I love
definitely
the
need to
fact
do more
that we
career
finish
challenges.
our runs. That is, I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
find
gotta
that
be
super
decent.
respectful.
That's got to be desync on Kai's part when he bumped that wall the first time.
I
Yeah,
think
he's
so
missing
too.
a
and-
wheel for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think so too, just because of the simple fact that I watched the first run he did, and it shows that it's desync
Yeah.
instead.
See, like Tristan said, he's missing a wheel on our end, and he's still driving perfectly straight.
So
Looks like it's gonna be Pile chasing
what I
now.
will say is we're gonna send through for the second run.
Who you guys think's gonna win this one?
Are we ready, drivers?
Kai's a little bit slower than Pio, and there's desync. But my money's on Pio. Behind the UI.
And away we go. Curious to see
burnout
how
by
this
Pio.
follow-up run goes, because I have a feeling I
Bit-
know what way I'm gonna vote.
A bit late start. Ooh,
Oh, Kai spun it.
that's an
Okay.
early
Keeps it
end.
Pile bonked it, but
Ooh.
keeps it together.
And
Good
Pio
work from
really
Pio,
doesn't
that
have to
keeps
finish this
together.
run.
That was
Honestly, yeah.
that
Changing
was
roles.
It's already
beautiful.
incomplete.
Beautiful transition.
Whoa, close
Almost
one.
goes off, but keeps it under.
Pio straightens though.
Kai definitely has some
He did.
damage. I assume he didn't repair.
Are we just going to be okay with the fact that Pio just decided to take the lead position, even though Kai was still going?
So the thing is
He's fine out, though.
Kai wasn't
Kai
going
did
at the
s-
time. When he
he
was
spun out.
passed, he spun out.
Okay.
So what Pio did is technically correct because he continued his run.
Sounds good.
However, he did
I don't think it matters.
incomplete
Yeah, I don't
as
think
a
it matters.
straighten.
I
Well,
still am voting.
my point to that is both runs had 2 incompletes.
Well,
He's a
and
funny
if I can interject really quick, I know I'm not a judge or anything, but due to that first spin out with Kai, I feel like the run would have been called there already
Yes.
because it would have affected Pio
He messed with
regardless.
Shift Tap's car.
That's fair.
There's a very
in my
valid
personal
point.
opinion, that wouldn't change my ruling.
I would like to
Yes.
make a point in my own defense here on that second run where I straightened on that second.
While they're talking, you want to
sweeping
get
curve.
a sneak
need to
peek of the
defend.
Rallycross
My
track
steering
next
was
week?
broken from the spin out when I crashed into
We're
it.
obviously got like
I
these no
figured.
textures to fix.
Um,
That'll get fixed.
I'm voting one more time either way, no matter like
Yeah.
where
Is
we
it?
end it, just because that first one was a mess on both sides.
Oh, that's the off-road area.
Yeah, I voted one more time.
And that's the
You got
only
it.
real
Nope.
judgeable run that I have.
Oh, can't find it. It's over here, I think.
What do you think, Tristan?
I'm not one for one more time, but you are too overpowering me, which is fine.
Sounds like it's not unanimous. They're going one more time.
I am just typing. See
Where's the
really
Rallycross
quick.
track?
King and shift. Let's go ahead and go up there.
I thought it was here. Let me get
Yes,
like
you
a.
can repair before the OMT.
It's not
So
over
you
here,
guys,
is it?
basically, you guys are after shift and king sheep. We're gonna put all of the one more times at the end of each round. So each
Okay, I'm
round is
losing my mind.
the
Where's the
set of
map?
whoever is going. So in this
It's right
instance,
here.
it's
Okay.
the 4 different ones that we have.
Here's the Rallycross track for next round.
You want us
Sorry,
to
I have
remove
the
our
hiccups
cards?
today. Huh?
First hard right corner, Joker immediately
y'all are
up to
good
your left. This
since
is the
y'all are
real
moving
track too, I
next.
believe.
Yeah, you're fine there, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
It's a
are
very
fine.
fun track. This corner right here is
King,
super
you
fun.
are in the lead
That banking
position.
just
Shift
you
is in the
eat
chase.
into it, drifting all the way up.
Ooh.
Yep, that's
What does King Sheep
Rallycross
have
next
right now?
week.
I like that.
We'll update the map
Oh, this is what
to
it usually
fix the no
brings.
textures. But
Yeah,
should be a fun time. There's 3 different classes for that too.
Kai and Pio, make sure that we aren't queuing any repairs or changes here, as we are about to start the race. Can I get some revies and some honks?
Give us 2 seconds.
Oh,
Sheep
okay.
leading.
Well,
Oh,
then
you
don't
started
listen
it.
to that. Don't listen to it. It's fine. All right, I have the next one ready to go. Or let me know when you're ready.
You are good.
Okay. King, are you ready? I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Casual. I think the Pio won the chase
Oh,
probably.
Stall counter +1 on King Sheep?
Yeah, that's what it looked
We never
like.
talked about stalls.
I was gonna say, I think that was a stall.
Pretty sure a
and it
stall is
wasn't
a DNF.
raceless.
I think it's a
King looks like
DQ
he's
if you
having
stall off the
trouble
line.
moving that thing sideways. It looks like he
Or maybe it's a
straight,
3-strike
maybe
rule.
2.
King Sheep going
I
wide.
can say that Shift is definitely trying following him. He's definitely keeping up.
Shift
I
is
have
all
my,
in
my
red.
brakes fully on.
Dude,
Oh,
Big
there.
collection.
All right.
Another
let's
incomplete.
Run it back.
Man.
Take it back to the line.
Ghostbuster, this map is the Motorsport Complex. We have done some edits to
That
it though,
one
the
was
RLS
rough.
team. Like
I'm
this,
gonna
these
say my
drift
brakes
I
were
was
lines.
on
gonna
that
say-
whole
I was
round.
looking through all the drift tracks
King,
and
did
stuff in
you
between rounds.
like completely kill it, or what's going on? Because you just respawned, so that means that you repaired,
Yes, you have.
correct?
Sounds like he used his
different what?
A different vehicle. This
It's,
is, I'm not.
whatever. It's competition
Oh,
timeout.
unfortunately, this was your submitted vehicle. I would say that no. I will, however, bring
Different
in.
tune.
I will bring in Bossman.
Am I boss
I
man?
agree with Tristan. I would vote for a different tune on the same vehicle.
Not mid-race.
Not mid-race,
True.
exactly.
True.
Since he reset, does that mean I can reset? I have a bit of
Yeah.
damage. I don't
if
think it's
he
affected.
if
but...
he reset,
Yeah, he
then
did.
yes,
Yeah.
you have a free reset, and without using your competition timeout.
I forgot I gotta
Um,
accept these things.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring.
Sorry,
in
I was falling
Bossman.
asleep on the
Bossman
benches
can
over
take
there.
it.
What's going on?
So,
Well, I did hear. I
I don't
think,
remember why
yeah,
I
you can't
brought
do
you
anything
up.
mid-battle.
mid-battle, no, but also
If you
can't
go-
change the car entirely,
No,
correct?
no, but you can change the tunes and whatever. Gotta change
Okay,
superchargers
so
real
in
quick,
between
whatever.
battles.
Yeah, in between battles.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Back to the
bye.
audience you go.
King Sheep, do your best.
I have way too much fun sending that man to the audience.
Yeah, it's
I
a
was
really
gonna
good
say,
track.
King,
I
do
love all
what
the
you can.
racetracks.
We believe in you. It's okay.
Now, chat, what do you think? Should I compete in the unlimited class?
Are we
My
ready,
unlimited car is
guys?
pretty
Can I get
untested
some,
and not. I don't think it's very fast.
Yeah, I love that so much.
Or
This
should
is-
I
that's
try to
probably my
sub in as a
favorite thing about this
judge? I
stage
think
thing
they'd
is that
let
they
me
have
judge
to
one of
rev
these.
or honk or something like
Could
that.
judge and
That's
narrate, maybe?
Really fun and interactive. We've got Shift coming off the line and heading into an
Ghostbuster.
initiation.
Absolutely. Bullets off the line, filling out the drift zone beautifully.
Yeah, Shift's car,
Up
man,
until
he knows
the
how to do
very
that up.
end, he started getting away from it.
There he is.
Nice
through all of it. I will
transition.
say King Sheep is following the line well. There is
He's just
a
keeping
huge
a
gap.
big gap.
Forgot King
He's
Sheep
having
was
trouble
back there.
filling out the zone on that one.
Oh, King Sheep shuts it down
he
early.
almost
And
spun it,
he's
but
gonna have to go to
kept it
shift.
under, but he did straighten.
Okay, so I mean I have my answer.
Yeah, Ghostbuster, this is a
Yeah,
really cool map.
same. I think I'm gonna
That's
have
cool
to
that you
give
only
it
played
to
career.
Shift tab.
You know, when I started playing Beam, there was career wasn't a thing, so it's cool to see people
I just
jump
want to
in
speak up and
just
say
for
that
career.
was a fantastic run by King Sheep. Though.
That
He
was
has come a
beautiful.
long way.
Given how that car treated him.
Yeah,
on
should
the
I
first time,
narrate and judge
He did
Uh,
good
for
on
the
that.
unlimited
I
class,
was
or
gonna
should I
say,
try to
that whole
compete?
thing looked gorgeous, especially comparatively. King, if you could go ahead and DQ your car, I am sorry.
Ghost says
but
hold
now
the
you get to
chase,
hang out.
force them slow on lead, stay hungry.
We have one more event for you to play in. So,
Yeah,
all right,
there's
Kaio,
definitely
Kai,
some
back on the line
strategy
for you guys for your
with
one more
chasing
time.
and leading. You obviously don't want your
I was
decels to
leading,
be
correct?
obvious, but
Yes.
Yes.
I had
That's what we're
to-
gonna see.
I'm definitely much faster on
I
my
had to figure out life real
chases,
quick, sorry.
or on my leads. I mean, it's kind of opposite to racing. When racing, like when you're following
And
someone, I
then
feel like I'm a
whilst
little bit
they
quicker.
are queuing
Then
in,
I have fresh air.
need Disco to go ahead and queue yours in because Ord is already queued in.
Oh, let's update the
Looks like they're
things
getting some
here.
tires warmed up.
Shift
Kai's
tab's
over there
moving
doing
on.
donuts.
Ooh, Disco and Ord.
that was
That's gonna be a
Tyler's
good
job.
battle. Check this out.
They're both
Yeah.
doing it.
Disco and Ord
but
moved
Pio's
on.
name on YouTube is
Pio is
Pio Does
loud
Battling for the
Donuts.
and Pio
semifinals?
does donuts.
Or the finals, really.
Awesome.
That's a
Okay.
lot
That's
of
gonna be good.
horsepower. I want a little grip.
All right. Are we ready, guys? Go ahead and throw some revs or honks in there for me.
Oh, Ghostbuster, you're saying I should do that for the unlimited class. Hold the chase, force them to slow
May the
in the lead.
best
Stay hungry.
Zemo
Alright,
boy
we'll compete
win.
then. Go for it, 95. Alright.
Pio looks like he's having a little bit of an issue.
Really
with
aggressive
the-
initiation.
Back and forth. Oh, it looks like
Ooh.
wall taps on both parts. Pile
I think I'd
straightened
have
it
to
up a
blame
little
the
bit
follow
there.
on
Is
that.
this a
Me just
desync
dive bomb
issue
that.
is the question.
Test
don't
does have a good
know.
point. It could be desync.
That was a good transition on both
Going into the
parts.
final corner
Kai
here.
got
Yeah, I was gonna
really
say that
sideways
center
there.
section was stunning on both parties.
It was. Pile filled out the drift zone beautifully on that one.
Kai, not really
A
filling
straighten
the
up on
course there.
Kai's end.
Okay, while they
It's all gonna come
line
down to
up,
that
I'm
initial
gonna pull
contact.
in an expert. Shifty, did that first
look at the
section
page.
look like an issue with desync to you? And I say that you're the expert on this because you live in the UK and you are constantly hanging out with all of us.
On whose part? I'm assuming we'd be talking about Kai, correct?
Correct. There was just that weird section there where Kai couldn't get initiated at first, and then Like-
I personally, if we're blaming desync, which I think is very likely in this case, I think that what happened there is Kai initiated a little bit lower, which made it look like he was offline and spinning out. But I do think it was a desync issue.
you do think it was a desync issue.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
From what
I-
from what I saw on my screen as a driver, I have to agree with Shifty. He did initiate a little bit lower than I did, but then I think he desynced. He hit me, and I hit the wall and straightened just a little bit.
Hard
I
to
still
judge
have
that. You're gonna
damage
have to
on
like
the
throw
car.
that out. I
Yeah.
would think.
I think that might be.
I
desync.
do think it was a desync thing.
Okay. And that's with high ping individuals. I am trying to take that into
Kinda wanna
account
be a judge for one of these
incidents
events.
so
Like,
that we
driving's
don't just go
fun, but I would
throwing
love to-
blame for something that on their screen.
Maybe we
they
could
ran
judge
it like.
for the rest of these competitions.
No
Does that
worries,
make
guys.
sense? No, dude, you're good. You're fine, Kai. You're good.
Could we possibly get a free reset after that? Free fix?
Um,
Well, this
judges.
is yours. That was it.
I was
What was it one more
gonna
time?
say. Well,
If-
no, one more time gets 2 runs.
I
though.
haven't.
Oh, you're right.
I
You're right.
haven't
You're right.
used. I haven't used my reset yet.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and, for me personally, if it's something that like we pull somebody who regularly deals with desync issues and everything else in, and they agree, what would you three?
I personally think there should be a free reset due
I'll
to.
use my reset point. I don't care.
I think it should be free due to purely it being an uncontrollable situation.
Let's just reset and
I'm gonna
let's get
agree with
started.
that.
Okay.
So
I mean, I can
don't
agree
care
with
if
that.
it's a free one or not, but I am okay to reset then.
Yes, you are good
Yeah.
to reset.
I agree.
Raceless is typing currently, so
And
we'll see what it
since
says.
I needed a reset, could we get Kai a reset as well?
Yeah,
Yeah, of
so
course.
the thing is if one resets, the other resets. Like, you're good to reset no matter what. Raceless
Okay.
is typing.
Oh, I can't type fast
Let's
enough.
see. Let's see.
Alright.
Watch this.
I want to get the show on the road. Raceless, what are you typing?
Fucking hot.
Oh my god, get out of here.
This is in the future.
Can I be a judge for the finals and announce?
No, thank you, man.
Oh, denied by my own
Okay.
crew.
Alright.
We got tight time
Are you
schedule.
ready?
Let's go.
Thank you, friends.
That's fun. All right, here we go. I'll announce for you guys, chat. So Kai off to a quick start. Pio being cautiously behind. He thinks he has
Honestly,
an advantage.
this run is looking
Kai's super smooth.
stunning. On both parts,
Into the
honestly.
second outer clip,
Pio's lagging a
or
little
touch
bit
and go.
behind, but he's staying
Now
in
it's a
grip.
touch though. Big angle, almost shuts it down. Big straighten. That's a DNF
That
for
was a
Kai.
nice save.
Pio still drifting.
I straightened it up.
A double straighten for sure. Pio just needs to finish this. Actually, he doesn't have to
Pio
finish
straightened it up,
because
it looked like.
lead was incomplete.
Oh my gosh,
Chase
why
doesn't
are
have to
you two
continue.
doing this to me?
Oh,
I'd have to give it to Pio.
You
I
just see
mean,
that replay right at the
I'd
end
say
Yeah.
ignoring the first zone
I'll be honest, I was purposely
because of the
trying
desync
to stay
issues.
back
For the rest of
a
the run,
little bit 'cause
Kai
of the-
chasing wasn't really
And that's
there.
fine. No,
Pio's lead
that's
was way better.
absolutely fine. Staying back a little
Lead
bit
to
is
lead,
good.
Pio took that.
I was
That
back
was
a
not a
little
little.
too far in some ways.
Man.
I was gonna say you did like lose the plot for a bit.
I did.
It's a good point, Casual Sim, about restarting
I'm
the
gonna
battle
be
for
real.
desync.
You kind of. Hang on, let me. I do want to
I
see
agree,
that
Ghostbuster,
last
Pio.
outer zone. Because that's where it kind of seemed to.
We gotta
fall
get these
apart
judges
for-
going a little
for
quicker.
Both of you.
Look at this.
I was still
I'm putting it on
sideways,
the
but I wasn't sideways.
putting it on
at all.
already.
I didn't have a lot of it.
Still got a long competition to
Ghostbuster in
go
the chat
through.
Says it's for Pio. Okay, I'm gonna let JDQ and Tristan go first on their judgments.
My judgment is gonna have to be based on all four of the runs technically, and the first two runs got Pio for me, and I wasn't a one more timer. So, and Kai really did pull back, and it was really strong, but I still think Pio takes it.
Okay, JDQ.
I'm gonna have to agree with that. Granted, I was the one more timer on the first run, but on that last run, Pio just had the cleaner run. It looks like.
And the reason I
He
made
was
you two
able-
go first is because I was having a really hard time making my own decision, and so I was really hoping you two would agree, and so my opinion doesn't matter anymore. Thank you for making my decision for me. Pio goes on through.
He was able to keep it sideways more. He didn't almost spin out. He did straighten up once, it looked like, but he was just able to fill out that drift zone better and for more time. It looked like.
Alright, we need to yell at somebody really quick. Hang on.
You can just yell at me. I'm always the one that gets
No,
yelled
no,
at.
no, no,
It's
no,
fine.
no. It's not you. You do need to accept it. Hello.
Oh, is he talking to me? I was. Hello?
Oh,
There you
Hello?
go.
Sorry, I was talking to Mrs. Raceless.
Hi, Mrs. Raceless.
She's gone now. Do I get
So
to?
you want
Go
you
ahead.
want to be a person?
I wanna. I
after
just.
you
I
ask
just
not
wanna.
to
I just
be a
wanted
person?
to. Yeah, I just want to talk about. I just want to like announce one run.
You
Oh,
want to
sorry.
announce a run?
And maybe be a
Okay.
judge, just for one
Maybe
run.
be a judge. Who are you kicking off the judges panel? Because we can't have a 2-2.
Oh, does anybody
You can
want
take
to?
me off.
Okay. I don't want to.
Tristan's like, I'm done.
Who wants to go to the brig?
Oh my god.
Raceless
I will
out
have to
here.
ask Tristan, since he's not going to be a judge on one of the runs, to keep his stream going so I can continue
Oh.
to be a judge.
Oh, no, absolutely. It's kind of hard sometimes when I try to like capture everyone in the frame at the same time as judging both vehicles. So
Sure.
All right,
That's fair.
Pio and
That's fair.
Shift need to spawn
Oh,
in.
good. I think we send
They're
Shift
not
into the racers. Can I do it?
They're not next.
Oh, they're not next. Who's next?
They
You
have
wanna
to. They have to spawn in. Next is Ord versus Disco.
Okay, that's gonna be a good run too.
Ord
Oh,
and
it's gonna be
Disco. If
really
you guys want to go ahead and pull up to the line, it will be Ord in the lead position and Disco in the chase.
I think this is gonna be good.
I think
I
also.
think this is gonna be so insane, and they've got opposite ping in like the opposite direction.
Oh gosh. Yes, some desync. I think it'd be cool to have drivers as judges on a couple of runs and stuff.
And I where Shift has been putting his 2 cents in, and Pio has been putting his 2 cents in. I really enjoyed that because it gives
That
a fresh
is-
perspective.
Right. It is nice to have the driver's perspective.
All right, so
And considering I don't play this game, I don't know how a lot of the things work. So that's why I phoned a friend with Shift.
I think that's
et
great.
cetera, et cetera.
Is this mine to announce here?
Yeah.
You can announce it, but you also have to do the /start if you're gonna announce it. I'm not doing that.
Okay. You want to know how good I am? I don't even have my UI up. Drivers, are you ready? Let me know if the timer started.
I don't think it did.
Okay.
You did
did
not.
not.
I'll get
Let me-
it. I got
Okay,
it.
okay, cool.
You suck.
So we have Ord
Um,
in the lightning fast bastion here, leading the run. Disco in the chase position. Let's see how these drivers battle. Chat, who do you have your money on? I couldn't tell you because I'm a judge. Both take off pretty even off the line. Disco with an aggressive initiation. Ord filling the zone flawlessly. Dragging wing. Coming into the first
Why
touch
are
and
they
go.
so clean?
Disco was had a little bit of a straightening there. We have to review that.
Transition.
Ord is filling the zones perfectly.
Man.
JDQ's taking my announcement role away from me. I'm only here for one run. That was a great run. What do you guys think?
Oh, that one's painful to judge.
That's difficult.
That was beautiful.
Where was that straighten that you were talking about? Was it first zone?
After the first touch and go, or maybe even during it.
No.
Go back and check.
Anyway,
It could.
I'm checking as
saw
we
it.
speak.
I saw what
He-
Raceless was talking about, and I thought he was still sideways, but he wasn't. He wasn't holding a lot of angle.
Okay.
There, I was gonna say it looks straight to or it looks straight but in drift, so not like fully straight, if that makes sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
He still has tires squealing.
All right, let's send them again. Drivers,
Yeah.
are you ready? Ready or not? Here you go.
Look at this. They're lined up somehow.
Oh, that's my job, isn't it?
Well,
Because Raceless can't figure it out.
I have my UI hidden. All right,
It's a
just go
Raceless
with
problem.
a
It's always a
good
Raceless
launch, leaving a gap behind. Ord has some confidence in his speed there. Both have started their drifts. Ord trying to play catch up, sacrificing a little bit of angle there. Kind of get himself a little messed up. Disco's filling all the zones just fine. Ord kind of taking the long way around to chase, but definitely in the pocket now. That looks fantastic. Both go a little wide, but stay on track. I mean, angle for angle, that's rough.
I know who
Man.
I'm sending forward personally.
Honestly, I don't.
And it's purely
think I
based
got
on that
mine,
second
too.
run.
Okay,
I don't want to send forward who I want to send forward.
I
I think I know who I'm
Since you're our
sending.
honorary judge, what is yours?
Well, first off, I'd like to say this is extremely hard at narrating and judging. So let's look
I've
into
been doing this
solving.
for months.
I don't know how you've been doing it. If you'd like relief from it, maybe we'll figure something out in future ones. My vote is one more time.
Okay.
I love that vote.
JDQ. Oh wait, no. Yeah, JDQ. What's yours?
So based on the both runs, on filling out the zone, transitions, And on the chase run, I think I'm gonna have to give this one to Ord.
Okay, and Tess, your vote.
So, ironically, no matter which of the two options that I wanted to pick, nothing is going to change. Because when you pulled out the one more time, I almost changed my mind.
Yeah, we gotta be careful of that. We don't want groupthink.
Well, hold on. Because it made sense.
Mm-hmm.
It really does. However, I was going to go with Disco because of that second run.
Ooh, judges split all over the place.
So
We're going one
that
more
makes
time.
it an automatic one more time.
That's
It
awesome.
is our first direct even split of 1-1 and 1.
Talk about a good battle. Drivers, go take a break, get a drink of water, let your cars cool off. Keep them spawned in. I think we'll have you up real soon. And let's get our next drivers on deck. Which
All
is
right,
what,
Shift is going to be in the chase, and Pyo's going to be in the lead. If you guys want to go ahead and get into position.
Would you guys
Raceless,
like me
are you going to stay in?
I'd love to stay in now. I've had a long time in the kennel over there. But if you guys want, maybe I do the announcing for the rest of this class, and you three judge, so that we can just focus on the judging.
Go for it.
Because I literally halfway through the run, I was like, oh shoot.
You guys have been splitting the announcing kind of back and forth a little bit.
I mean, it doesn't bother me to announce and judge at the same time because I've been doing it this entire time.
Right.
But yeah, no, in the beginning it was real overwhelming.
I bet.
But I'm
Oh my
just so
gosh.
used to it now.
Yikes, I can't remember what happened halfway through the run before that. So we have Pyo and Shift Tab here. Both in pretty similar 200BXs. It looks like Pyo is in the V8. Let's go ahead and send our drivers. Drivers, buckle up. One's a V8, one's an inline 4-cylinder. Alright, Pyo with a very aggressive launch, lots of wheel spin. Shift Tab falling into angle there. Looks like Pyo's filling out the zone just fine. Shift a little lower on line. Pyo with a straighten. Judge is gonna have to look into that. Oh, JDQ's taking my announcing spot again. Pyo continuing on. Shift Tab did get it back in gear again. We're gonna have to go to the judges to see their thoughts, but I think we can't talk about it yet because we're not done yet. We'll talk to them after this round 2 of the battle. We don't want the drivers to have any inclination on who they think is at fault or not. But judging from an announcing standpoint, it's pretty hard to tell. I don't know. Pyo got a little crazy. Shift Tab definitely shut it down, so we're definitely gonna have to look deep into that. Looks like drivers are pulled back up. Let's go ahead and send them again. I don't think there's really any contact though, so there shouldn't be any damage. Pyo does start his launches with a lot of wheel speed, so let's see if he can get off the line and keep up with Shift. Shift has one of the nastiest initiations. Right to speed, right to angle. Pyo a good ways back. Shift Tab filling out the zone just fine. Pyo deciding if he should stay on line or not. Looks like he might be stuck in low gear there or something. Shift Tab not having an issue filling the remainder of the zones. Pyo does... just as I was about to say it, Pyo loses it right at the last zone there. So we're gonna have to go to the judges, see what they think, because there's a lot of drama that happened throughout there. Let me turn it first over to JDQ. What were your thoughts on this run? What did you see?
So, from what I could tell, on the first run, Pyo had it was a beautiful run on both parts. But it did look like Pyo went 4 wheels off, but it's kind of hard to tell. We're probably going to have to review that. But on the second run, he did DNF, I think is what we've been calling it. I don't remember. Because he spun it at the last second.
Yep.
Incomplete. Thank you.
All right.
He did incomplete because he spun it right at the finish line.
Casual Sim in the chat says, "What a lead!" That was some good. That was a fantastic lead. Judges, do we have our votes in? Are we locked
So
in?
I have comments really quick.
Okay.
Upon review, Pio went off track before shift tab spins out.
Oh, that's a big factor. That shuts down the run right
That
there. The
is.
chase driver
Because
does not
he's in
need
the
to
follow.
continue.
That is.
So it sounds like it should be pretty unanimous. But let's go ahead and hear it. JDQ, what's your vote?
I think I'm gonna have to give it to shift tab.
All right. Tristan?
No, shift tab. Yep.
All right. And Tess, your vote still does matter. Kind of.
As much as it hurts my soul to do, I have to send shift forward.
All right. Shift moves on. Let's get Ord and Disco up to the line. Can we pull Pio in to get a little bit of interview real quick?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh,
Pio's already
welcome,
in.
Pio. That's-
Pio and shift stay in.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah, we're just hanging
They're
out.
good noodles who behave and don't open their mouths 9 times out of 10.
Pio, what happened that run? You were looking good.
So, first of all, I do want to say, I think JDQ had asked earlier about the car. This is still my first car that I did the first week that I won off of Raceless and said I was going to beat him with it. I just had to add the neon lights and clear hood on it. That's all.
I think you
Otherwise,
put a
it's pretty
spoiler
fun.
on it this season, this episode, right?
Yeah,
No,
I did
the
make a comment
spoiler's
about the
been
lights.
there.
Oh,
The
okay.
spoiler's been there the whole time for drift events. But anyway, what happened? The first run, I will admit to at least 3 tires off track.
3 still an incomplete.
Yeah, I know. That corner, it tightens up so quickly.
It
and
does.
My
It really
car
does.
it's so fast coming out of that corner. I'm still getting used to it again. I was still switching cars
It's hard.
it's hard.
Yep. We should probably, and maybe other drivers did take advantage of it, but do some kind of like practice beforehand, like just 5 minutes of like, hey, go on the track, get your tires warm. But
I tried, but I was only getting like 20 FPS, so it was
Mm.
kind of pointless.
gotcha. All right, Disco and Ord pull up to the line. I think Ord leads first. Is that
Mhm.
is that right? Okay.
Ord leads and then Disco chases.
Gabriel says, "I will be trained and ready for the next competition. Can't wait to
Let's
see
go.
you. Join the Discord.
I was gonna say, are you in the Discord?
Jump in. Make sure we know who you are in Discord." All right, let me get the music going again, because this is another legendary battle. One more time, judges across the board couldn't agree on who would move on. This deserves the opening song. Drivers, are you ready? All right, let's go ahead and send them on through. Again, Ordenlock in that VR wheel setup, pushing his PC to the max with BeamNG on VR. Disco, a legendary drifter, using his street class car with nitrous. They are off the line. Ord with a strong start. Disco right there with him though. Initiate at the same time. Ord filling out the zone. Disco dropping back into the pocket. Very nice. A little bit of a straight in maybe. I don't know if I can. I don't know. It'll be up to the judges if they deem that as a straight in or not. Ordenlock with plenty of angle. Disco keeping up just fine, which is really impressive. That's only 450 horsepower against, I'm not sure how much horsepower Ordenlock has, but it has to be the 800s, I'd imagine. Really good run. I think Disco's trying to do everything he can to keep up, or maybe to keep angle. I'm not sure. There's a lot of wavering, which we haven't seen that from Disco today. Ordenlock seems very smooth and comfortable. So we're going to flip roles. Disco leading, Ordenlock chasing. Do go check out Ordenlock on YouTube and Twitch. He typically streams on both places, I believe, in his VR experiences. I'm not sure if he's streaming this one, though. Looks like we'll get our drivers ready to start. Got the ready honks.
Beautiful.
Here we We're away. Ordenlock a little late on the launch. But that's all right. He's right there. He likes to start a little further back and chase him in. Ooh, big accident there. Ordenlock into the wall. Shuts it down. So he's going to try to get the drift going, but he has too much damage to that wheel. Disco filling out the zone. He just needs to finish this run here. Beautiful. Just like that. What an upset. Judges, what, I mean, did you see that coming? What happened there?
I didn't see it coming in the slightest. I'm currently reviewing the first run in that middle zone.
Okay. Judges are reviewing if there was potentially a straighten. That would be an interesting turn of events to go one more time again. I know Ordenlock's hoping for it. We'll wait for the judges.
He goes through zone 2 completely straight. There's not even any smoke on his tires.
I have my vote.
One judge has locked in their vote. We're waiting for the other 2 judges to lock in.
Who had the straight one?
Disco. So in the instance where it would be based off of either lead run. So which one had the cleaner lead?
That's true. It would be lead versus lead.
No.
And if in an event that you can't decide that, it would be a one more time.
Correct.
So going off of the cleaner lead run?
Yes,
I'm
because
gonna
both
have
of them technically incompleted in their chase.
I'm gonna have to give the lead run to Disco.
All right.
Okay.
So my vote is
Because-
Disco. So
2 votes for Disco. Disco moves on based off lead runs. Tess, did you want to elaborate a little bit, or you good there?
Truthfully, Disco had a beautiful lead run. Ord also had a stunning lead run. This matchup in general. This was the one more time, for God's sakes.
Yep.
It was
Let's also
a really
talk
hard
about
one to do.
Disco's chase run. Disco's chase run was absolutely stunning.
Other than the fact that he straightened in the center.
It was less of a mistake. Absolutely.
Other than that, and yes, that was very less of a mistake on the chase run.
I would have to vote
Really?
Disco
Can
as
we hear from
well, as
them?
much as that hurts my
Because-
feeling.
you know.
Yeah,
so-
let's hear from Ord, and let's get Disco and Shift Tab to the starting line. Freshen up your tires. Ord, can we bring Ord in and get his take on what happened there? We haven't heard from Ord
For
all night.
sure. I know it's been sad. Hi, Ord.
Ignore that.
Hey.
Welcome, Ord. How are you doing?
What's up?
Sorry. Very fine, you guys.
There you go. I think you might be a little far away from your mic. Could you maybe move a little closer?
Okay, is this better?
That's good. How are you
If you
doing,
could
man?
reset your vehicle.
Good, doing good, yeah. I mean, apart from what just happened.
You were on absolute rails this entire night. We know that's your favorite car. We've seen you win competitions with that car.
I've
What
been doing
happened?
this track like flawlessly every time. Consistency. I mean, it's a thing that I'm trying to get to. Consistency every time, and I was finally able to get it. So yeah, but I mean, mistakes were made. So yeah, that's how it is.
And that's what drifting is all about. I mean, one mistake can
Yeah.
just end your night, and then you're stuck announcing with the judges. But awesome runs. You definitely have the most hours probably on this track layout. And sad to see you leave so abruptly into that pool, but we can't wait. Are you gonna be in the unlimited class in next class?
Yeah, with the same car.
Awesome. Look forward to seeing
I
it.
didn't prepare. I'm sorry. I want to excuse myself for earlier for that horrible performance. I never drove that car. I just picked that car very fast because people were waiting on me. I didn't prepare myself a 400 horsepower car, obviously. And guess what? That car didn't have any force feedback whatsoever. And
Oh,
just kept
no.
going straight and straight. And I was like, oh, okay, this is over.
Yeah, it's one thing
yeah.
to pick up a controller with a car you've never done before, and then another thing to get in a wheel in VR with no force feedback in a car that you've never driven before.
I
So,
couldn't. Yeah, it was just an impossible task.
But well done, good stuff.
Well, yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll see you
did
next
really
round.
well, just until you met the wall.
All right, let's have Disco and Shift Tab pull up to the lines.
Who's
Te-
lead?
Yeah, so
Lead is going to be Disco.
Tess, who do you think's going to win? Who's your money on?
Well, why do you ask me? You know what my answer
I do know what your answer is. Never ask a question you don't know the answer to.
It's anybody but shit. I can't root for my own husband. Come on.
Fair enough, fair enough. She wants to be very clear. There's no compromise of interest here. If anything, Shift has a steeper hill to climb now. All right, if drivers are ready, let's go ahead and send them on through. This is our finals. They wanted this matchup earlier in the day. They got it. Let's see who comes out on top. Good start by both drivers. Shift tab cautiously in the back, dives in, enters the pocket and stays there. Disco with the clean lead. Pretty far outside on that touch and go, but should have been still in bounds. Shift tab on the door. Might have been a little contact there. Drops back, gathers it together. And across the line. What a chase, what a lead. That's what we want to see in the finals.
Beautiful run all over. This is the finals.
Gorgeous.
Good stuff. Wow.
That run is on par with the finals.
Jeez.
With it being the finals, I should say.
Drivers are excited. Energy's high. Wow.
If I may, as the driver, that was also part of the reason why I failed last round. Yeah, Shift Tab was chasing really good there.
Absolutely.
It's stunning.
Looks like Shift Tab might be a little across the line there. There you go. And he's definitely lined up in a fashion that he's going to explode off the line. So let's send these drivers on through. Let's see if Shift Tab gets the jump. He loves to get out of that chicane as fast as possible. Let's see if Disco can keep up. Again, big power difference. Disco on the door immediately. Shift Tab already in the wall. Drivers continue though. Disco not with the same amount of angle, but is keeping pace. Diving in. Much closer in proximity than Shift Tab was on the last run. And across the line. So judges might need to look into what happened there at the very beginning on initiation. Was there contact? Did the lead driver cause a mistake or have a mistake causing the chase driver to have to fall back and subsequently, not fill the zone? Those are gonna be some of the big determining factors, and we're gonna make sure. Well, I want to be very clear. We want to wait until you have not a unanimous decision. This is the final, so when you get your vote locked in, let us know. But don't tell us your vote until everyone's locked in. But did you want to talk about something, Tess?
Well, just a couple of things that were noticed in the run itself. The first run was stunning. Nobody made any mistakes, really. What I will say is that in the chase, Shift Tab was a little further back. However, he had more angle than what Disco had. And sorry that I am stuttering through this. I'm currently reviewing footage.
No, you're good. You're good. Judges have a lot to look at here. Trish and JDQ, do you have your votes locked in?
Yeah, I'm locked in on what I want to do. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. This is
All right.
by far the most difficult decision.
Take your time.
Once everyone's locked in, I will. If I could vote first, that would be great.
Sure. While the judges think about that, let's show off a couple of the rallycross tracks.
Really quick, while you do that, I am gonna take JDQ into another chat.
Okay.
So that I can stream you what I'm seeing, because I know that you're not seeing the replay.
Okay, that's what I was about to ask if you could do that.
Perfect. Yep. You guys deliberate. Big round there. Gabriel.
If you'd like to join, by all means.
I'm not gonna drop the string, honestly.
All good.
Gabriel says already on Discord. Good stuff. Maybe I can compete in Rallycross if I don't have to work much. Yeah. So let's talk about Rallycross round 1, which will be next week. Again, these barriers will get fixed. This is the round 1 track. I can't remember the real name of this track's counterpart. But it starts off here with a pretty fast off camber, if you can kind of tell, right hand corner into the Joker section where you can go left or right for the Joker. And then on through some dirt and then some asphalt again with a big left hand corner. Lots of banking, opening up into a large straight where things get a little loose. As you crest this hill over dirt, back to asphalt, you grip up real quickly. It's very hard to gauge how much speed you should carry through this corner, and a lot of drivers overshoot and find themselves exiting the race early. But that is the Rallycross round 1 next week, Friday at 7. There's no licensing really involved yet, so really anybody's welcome to join. Depending on the number of drivers we have will depend on how briefly the qualifying or how harsh the qualifying is. We do ask drivers to be courteous, have good etiquette. Rubbing is racing, but we don't want to see dive bombing and just taking drivers out. That'd be messy to judge. But yeah, that's Rallycross round 1. We have 3 other Rallycross tracks in this map already, so the Rallycross will be at least 4 events long, just as we have, I think, at least 3 drift events. Maybe we have 4. I can't remember. But we have a lot more plans with the drift events as well. Are our judges back yet?
You just missed some of the best racing. I mean drifting.
Oh, did I? Were they doing the tandem circle thing?
Yeah, they were.
Oh, I missed it. We'll make sure to have the drivers do that again.
I definitely want to pull Disco in once the judges come back and can make their decision.
Absolutely. We'll pull. Okay, let's pull Disco and Shift in.
Okay, we're back.
So
Can y'all hear me?
We can. We're gonna have Tristan's vote first, but did you want to say something, Tess?
I was just gonna say, Tristan, what I would recommend you do is look at the initiation on the second run.
Sadly, what I want to see is them go one more time.
Okay.
And
Tristan's
you're an anti one more time guy.
Tristan says one more time. Tess, what do you say?
Mine hurts. Mine hurts, Raceless.
Okay.
Because the only reason this is occurring is because no initiation was capable of being made on that second run.
Okay, can you go into that a little bit more? What do you mean?
Shift went to initiate, and when that occurred, I think that Disco was just a little bit faster, and basically forced Shift into the wall. And this hurts me to say, because I wanted a one more time, because that first run was stunning. I was like, we're getting a one more time, this is gonna be great.
Yeah, but you're going Shift Tab.
I have to vote Shift Tab, which hurts me extra.
Okay, it comes down to... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Just because I have to vote for Shift. That's it. That's why.
Okay, JDQ, it comes down to you.
After seeing that replay and seeing that initiation, I'm with Tess. I'm gonna have to go with Shift Tab.
Shift Tab wins round 2 of FDRP round 1. Disco putting up some legendary fights.
The multiplayer chat over there.
Disco, do we have Disco in chat here?
We can.
I meant to pull him in before as we were talking about this, but
I'm pretty sure.
okay, good.
Oh, painful to get pulled in and out. It's like traveling through time. It's very painful.
welcome. What a good round. Second place again. What happened there?
I'm born to be second place. Yeah. When I came, I assumed there was a twin that came out before me, and I've never met them.
They've always been ahead.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. That has been...
it wasn't. There are. How do I word this? There are types of initiations that could happen in that space that was given, but not all types of initiations could happen in that space. So you're right.
That's right.
And that's a really fair rebuttal on that as well. There are initiations, but I feel like with the chase, you have to initiate based off of the lead's initiation, and that's
Yep.
the only reason I went with that route. But no, I think
and
the
this is
run
just me,
overall
I think
was
the
stunning.
judges are sleeping with the
I mean,
I love it.
listen, he's in the UK. I can't sleep with him.
Okay.
That's funny.
I'll swing that way.
JDQ.
I'm
Awesome.
in freaking Ohio, man.
I'm just bugging.
Well,
So, very good
You're
run.
some of the best
I think in
drifting
most
I think
cases-
we've seen. Go ahead, Tristan.
I was gonna say, in most of the cases, I was voting for Disco. I wanted to see you win,
Mm.
but
Honestly, I wanted to see it
Yeah.
win.
I don't know. That's all I want to see. I want to see someone take Shift Head down, and yeah.
Well, we
you're doing
did. We
great.
did in the first round.
I was gonna say he
Absolutely,
was
we did, we
definitely
did.
out
Mm.
first round in the first one.
You did
Yeah.
good.
We'll let Shift Tab talk in just a second, but what I love about this is that these drift battles have come down to such small margins of error, and that's so hard to do in a BeamNG, server mod with the desync, with being in 2 different continents. Like, awesome stuff. We appreciate both drivers and their skills and their talents that they brought. But Shift Tab, come on in. How you feeling? Congratulations.
I wanted one more time.
You wanted one more time. You weren't done.
Yep. No, that was so much fun. I can't.
I know the run after it was so good too.
Mm. I want to overturn everything.
Well, we are.
Well, there is gonna be one more time.
There could be, because we have one last class. We're going to try to blitz through it because we are running low on time, even though there is no time limit. And also, I'd like to remind the chat, well, should we do an encore? And what I mean by that is, typically when we do these events, after the Formula Drift, we will go into a public lobby, and we, us in the chat, we all kind of keep partying on. So it's the after party where we get to do some more multiplayer racing on this track. We'll probably do racing, not drifting. But would love to. I don't know. Does anyone on the chat panel? Does anyone want to stick around?
I'm sticking around.
I was
Alright.
gonna say, I mean, as long as I don't need to pee, I'm always here for RLS after hours.
Awesome. The Slim Jim challenge continues.
Why don't you start with me?
Hey, you had your double
Double that
McChicken
board.
deluxe. But let's go ahead and get the unlimited class going. I am going to compete in this. I asked the chat if I should or not. They said go for it. My car's a little untested. It wasn't good before. I will say Disco put his hands on it. It got better, but still I've done maybe 1 lap in it. So let's do this. Let's take a 5-minute break. I'm going to use the restroom, and then I'm going to get some practice laps in. Let's have all the drivers put some practice laps in, and then let's just dive right into the action.
Sounds good to me. I'm actually gonna be right back.
All right.
So JDQ, have you been watching the stream?
I have.
Like my stream or Race's stream?
Your stream.
What do you think about my camera work from the start to now?
It's fucking phenomenal.
I-
It's almost
I-
like you're chasing them with one of them FPV drones.
I know. I think it's been pretty good, dude. I know.
So,
I wish I
I
was
was-
recording it.
I will
was
say, Tristan,
trying
that
to-
was the hardest thing to learn when I first started all of this was how to get a good camera run.
Kristen is on point with his camera work though. But, in response to y'all asking about if we're gonna stick around after the event, being that I'm going to work tomorrow and I'm heading to West Memphis, Arkansas, I cannot. I'm gonna have to call it quits after the event's over.
Yeah, sounds good.
I actually, while y'all were talking about that, I was using the restroom and then putting my clothes in the dryer so I can have clothes for the week.
Nice. Irresponsible. Gotta do that.
Yeah, because I don't want to be stuck out in the God knows what state with no clothes when I'm going to take a shower.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and I need to pack my Crocs with me before I forget that. Gotta have shower shoes. Because you never barefoot one of those showers.
You never barefoot any kind of public shower. That's the
No.
truth.
Even though I've seen the chemicals they use to clean them truck stop showers, you still don't want to barefoot that.
Yeah, bro. I don't do any kind of public shower without like sandals or whatever you want to call it, like water
Yeah.
things.
I got a pair of Crocs that I use.
Yes, Crocs, absolutely.
And if it looks particularly dirty, I have a bottle of Lysol that I keep with me. I just give it a quick spray down and rinse it off.
Yeah. Reminds me of Colin.
But yeah, tomorrow morning I'm heading off to West Memphis, Arkansas, and then already have a load planned going to Jackson, Mississippi, delivering at 2 different Dollar Trees.
Okay.
Because I'm back to trucking now, and I'm on basically a Dollar Tree dedicated account where all I do is pick up at the distribution center in West Memphis and go to whatever Dollar Tree or Family Dollar is on that route.
No, see, that's not bad, honestly. That's not bad.
I mean, some of the banking situations I have been put in are a little sketchy, but I make it work.
Yeah.
Like,
My favorite thing is like
Right.
learning skillful driving like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
backing up trailers. It's just fun for me, that kind of stuff. So I'd love to be behind the car.
This one that I did the night before, a couple days ago or whatever, it was in Henderson, Texas. From an alleyway, dodging dumpsters, telephone poles, and trying not to hit the nose of my truck on another building. Off of my blind side onto a probably 10 or 11 foot wide driveway when the truck itself is 8.5 feet wide.
Crazy.
I
Most people wouldn't go through there with their car.
In the off-topic channel in the Extreme Gaming server.
Yeah, look at it. Most people wouldn't drive their cars through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. And then here's me bringing a 73-foot long combination into it.
Forgot to set my timer, but we got 3 minutes left.
Hi, Raceless.
Hello.
Yeah, Tristan, if you're going to look at it, one of the pictures, you will see how close the nose of my truck was to that building.
Yeah. Dude, this reminds me, I have like this one time where I was driving my car in the snow, and I had like this weird driveway to get into my driveway, and it was so piled up with snow, so I just had to send it over, and I was like 2 or 3 inches away from hitting the house with the car, because I had to like jump the entrance. It reminds you exactly of this picture, like this picture of you calculating.
Yeah, that was... I had to get out and look at my surroundings about 63 times. I'd back up about 2 feet, get out and look, get back in the truck, back up another 2 feet, get out and look again. Because it was pitch black, and in this alleyway that I was backing in had you could see the only lights in there was from my headlights.
Ooh, my fault.
Sorry.
That's me. That's all me.
I'm legally, as a Canadian, I have to say so.
Oh, is it so?
Hey, legally obligated.
Yeah. Yeah. Russia has the KGB, they're listening to you. The US is, whatever spy thing they got. Canada, they're listening for your stories.
You don't even know the letters.
Tess, you sound really far away.
Love, you're far away from your mic again.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
You're
And
way
did you
too
just say
gripped
that
up.
you're Canadian?
Oh, yes.
What part of Canadian?
Not close to me.
You now need to guess based on my obvious accent.
I don't want to
I'm
say
gonna tell ya.
Alberta because that's
Calgary.
That's fight.
I'm gonna tell you.
But I was gonna
I'm
say
telling you,
Calgary.
It's west. It's west. West
East.
Canada.
Wait, hang on. Based off of that, and oh yeah, you're
Okay,
west.
Vancouver.
You're clear out there by like West Coast area, aren't you?
I'm as far west as you can possibly go.
You're in Vancouver then.
No, even further.
What? Okay.
There's a small island beside Vancouver called Vancouver Island.
Fast audible.
And I'm
Oh
on that.
jeez, you're still in Vancouver.
Nope, it's a city called Victoria. It's not even the same city.
Absolutely.
Oh,
hi,
Whenever I was...
Wait,
Whenever
that's
I was
right.
cross-country trucking, they tried to send me a load going to Victoria, but I didn't have my passport yet, so I couldn't take the damn load.
Kristen, you're Canadian too, aren't you?
No,
New York.
I'm really close to it though.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna say, I know that there was something about
I'm close. I'm like 4 hours from the border.
30
I think
seconds.
the closest I've ever been to the Canadian border, well, was about 100 yards or so. Was up in New York State, leaving oh shit, it's not Waterbury, Vermont, St. Albans, Vermont, from the Ben and Jerry's ice cream factory.
Okay.
Okay.
On my way out of there, I get to a T in the road, and the sign across the road, it says New York to the left, Canada to
New
the
York's
right. I said,
gotta
"There's
wait,
no
man."
way. I started turning, and I looked to the right, and there was the border checkpoint, like right there.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I think I actually
Alright,
saved
time's
you the
up.
picture because I came across it recently.
Time is up.
Welcome back, chat. Welcome back, friends.
Let me
We
get.
are going into unlimited class.
Let me get
There it is.
my screen up here.
I was gonna say we need a new order.
We do. Let me
Which
officially
means I
put
have to
Shift
set
Tab
up.
in. Take a little screenshot. Alright. And let me back out all these. Okay, you guys ready for the order? Is Cap still here?
Yep.
Who all
No,
needs to
Cap
have?
left.
Cap's out.
Cap left. I saw he posted in the multiplayer chat.
Okay.
that he
Capped
was-
out.
Yep,
Yeah,
Cap tapped
somebody's
out.
getting a
King Sheep,
He
is
did
King
say
Sheep
he
still
had
here?
a-
Yeah.
And is Kai still here?
Is Kai still
Oh, I
here?
think
Yes,
so.
I am
Yeah.
still here. Yes.
Alright. Begin the shuffle. You guys ready?
So the
Okay.
first
Oh
time-
no! Oh no! I will
I
give.
like the sound of that.
Let's see.
All right. First up with their buy run, Disco. Second up, Raceless leading Shift Tab. Next we have Pio versus Ord. Pio leading against Ord, and then King Sheep leading against Kai.
I'll poop.
Yep. So
I also add that I also have a untested car.
yeah, we're both
Tires and
pretty.
up the boost.
So Disco, I guess we'll go ahead and do his lead run. Judges, do you still need me to announce and such, or am I good to be a driver again? What do you guys want?
I don't like
It'll be a
announcing, so it
pretend
doesn't matter to
person.
me.
I mean, I'm always good with doing both announcing and.
Okay, you want to go back to that?
Yeah,
I'm-
and I was actually talking about
Oh, don't
that
open
with
your
Tess
foot.
earlier. I wasn't meaning to take your spot, Races.
Oh, you're
It's
good.
just- I find that I could actually keep up with it better if I'm saying it out loud.
Sure,
as it's
sure.
happening.
Well, in an ideal world, you'd have two coasts talking back and forth, right? One mainly
Yeah.
leading the other, but yeah, no, you're good. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I hope I'm not knocked out too early. I guess I'm a driver, so you can kick me
You
out. if
do
want.
realize you have someone who is very good with voodoo unintentionally, so you don't want to speak that into existence.
I have to come visit
Alright.
Louisiana again.
Disco, if you
Yeah.
want to go ahead and run your buy run, you're good to go.
On that note, I did finish up the pork tasso. It was very good.
Oh,
What?
nice.
Pork
So-
tasso.
So, yes,
Ooh,
it's
tires.
it's a smoked pork meat that is absolutely delicious.
That was
I
great.
see what you're doing.
Disco, I mean, honestly, even in his buy run, he looks clean. Let's be real.
He does. He
Did,
does.
did he look faster to
From what
y'all?
I can tell from. he
I
did
think
No,
look
he
he's-
looks faster.
No, he's in the
Oh, yeah.
same car as before.
But I
Did he
think
tune it?
Nah, who needs it?
so. What I think why he looks faster is whenever he's leading, he's probably not trying to get too ahead of the chase car.
That makes sense.
That car is.
If I had to
The
make
same
an
power.
educated guess.
Alright, so can I get Raceless in the lead position and Shift Tab in the chase? Who is getting knocked out early?
I forgot to say
And then can I get Pio and Ord to queue in? And then I think Pio and Ord are already queued in.
I forgot to save the comp one, so I just changed it. It's very minor.
You
Sorry.
good?
Oh.
Take your time.
Oh, I have no idea.
Are we ready, boys? To get up on the line? 'Cause we're not even
I'm ready enough.
It's just your other car, isn't it?
sound confident.
No, it's the same car, but different tires and power.
Oh, okay. I see it. I see it. Oh, I got a cramp in my knee. Ouch.
Oh, okay. We edited and I shot into outer space. Hold on.
Got the big turbos. Intimidate you?
Nope. My
Twin-
wing, does that intimidate you?
Nope.
Oh, here it is. See, there's the bromance. The bromance
Twin-
is back.
Twin T-Series
is.
turbos. Do you understand how much power I can make? You
Sorry?
understand how much power I can make? I'm on low boost right now, alright? 1389.
Mm. Wow,
1389. Mm-hmm.
Look them floating.
See, I'm here showing my engine because I'm that confident. Half the
No,
cylinders.
I'm about to send these two lovebirds back down to audience here in about 2 seconds.
Hope you can keep up.
Half the cylinders, half the turbos. Double the skill, let's find out.
Ooh, almost had contact earlier. Raceless had a pretty damn good initiation.
Wait up, come on, get out of here.
Whacking him around. What is going on?
Jim Tap hit him.
Did Raceless go
You're
off?
going too slow! Come on, buddy. What's all the power doing?
Oh no!
Oh, if it wasn't knocked around in initiation, then maybe I'd have a clean run, huh?
Yeah, let's cut you on
What it
initiation.
looks
Yeah,
like
right.
is It looks like Jim Tap knocked Raceless out of bounds.
I don't know.
There's a lot of fighting.
If
We
I'll
need a
be,
playback on that one.
if I'll be honest,
Honestly, this might be a one more time just out of spite because these two are being idiots on purpose.
to be honest, that was a really garbage run by me. I'm not gonna lie.
That
I
was
have
a
no
really
skin in
garbage
the
run
game.
by both of you.
I think there's a speed
I
differential
think the
going on
only
here.
good part about that run
Probably.
was Raceless's initiation into the first drift zone.
It
I
was
don't even know if he had a good initiation. Hold on.
it was scary.
You
Yeah,
know,
I was
from
gonna say,
from my
that thing-
perspective,
That
from
entire
like a
situation,
competitor's perspective, I think they both lose.
I would have to agree, Disco. On
Yeah.
full accounts, I think they both suck, and we should kick them both.
I think we should do it one more time and tune our cars real quick.
Can we just put sport tires back on?
Honestly.
Yeah.
All right, run it again.
Huh?
Well, no, we just,
Run it, not run it again, but like go for
Oh.
your next round.
Right on.
I don't have faith in either of you right now.
same.
Shifty is initiated well, filling out the zone, both of them. Raceless is on it forward. We are hitting that zone 2 cleanly. Raceless is having a bit of
Push me.
Shifty is pulling that gap. Raceless is not in the
Raceless is-
zone at all.
Oh, Raceless spun it.
Look, I'm gonna have to be real with you. If I say one more time on this and the other two agree, or at least one of them agrees, will you guys take the first run seriously?
It's
Kind
these
of a test
tires.
on that
It's
one.
just a bad
Just
run.
out of spite, I want to say one more time.
It's
Alright.
the tires, in my opinion, that's causing all of this
Yeah.
commotion.
Despawn your stuff. We have 2 more to go before we get here one more time.
Mine's a
Tristan,
disgusting
what would you
V8.
vote? We both have one more times on the board, but what were you gonna say?
Good job.
You were gonna say shift. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that they put through a they just both of them said F it in the first run, I probably would have
Yeah.
gone shift as well.
Same.
But I'm making the lovebirds fight again, but fairly this time. Everything's got to stay above the belt, no bonking into each other.
It was pretty dirty, wasn't it, Shift?
It was
It was
so
so bad.
dirty. Go to your corners, despawn your vehicles.
Would
and
PKR
get outta
says
here.
F, absolutely F in chat.
I would.
They're gonna kick me
I
out?
would agree. Honestly, after that performance, I might kick both of you out.
That's fair.
Right.
Anyways, Pio and Ord, go ahead and pull up to the line. Pio is going to be our lead, and Ord is going to be our chase. If we could go ahead and hear it for those two. Wow, you are loud, Pio.
I
Actually,
think
no,
I'm
it's
kicked
Pio
out.
that's loud.
Oh, can I kick myself
No,
out?
you're not. I'll kick you out.
Ah,
Come here.
I kicked myself.
Pile's got the
Oh, he's
Um,
done.
Chat, I'll be right
I'm
back.
warning you
Oh, he
ahead of
actually
time,
wanted to be
Ord.
kicked out.
I'm gonna
This
be
isn't fast.
eye in the sky. Be right back. Let you guys lay out and listen.
No.
It's not like it sounds.
This is unlimited class. You got this.
All right, are we ready? Can I get some revs? Awesome. The difference in rev is hilarious. So straight off the initiation, it's a little rocky on Pio's part, but he gets in there and he fills the zone.
Ooh. Piles.
I have opinions on that, but we will keep going.
Same.
I will say that aside from everything else, that run looks fairly clean.
Pile filled out that last drip zone beautifully.
Alright, and if we could get the drivers to line back up, this time having Ord in the lead position and
Only if he repairs.
correct. So so I guess we have to discuss this now. So he needs repair. That incident, if you go back on Raceless's stream, that incident was caused by a Pio decel right there in the middle.
Yes. Immediate decel, like almost dead stop.
I don't think it was. Sorry to butt in. I know I'm not a judge. I don't think it's a decel situation. I think it's just a speed difference
No,
in
he
general.
almost stopped.
I did warn him that I'm not fast.
I still think it's a speed difference thing.
Well, the incident that I'm talking about is where Pio almost stopped in the middle of zone 1.
Yeah, it wasn't smooth.
And like almost came to a stop. And
I stopped?
yeah, you almost came to a stop.
You slowed down a lot in the middle of zone 1.
That's what caused Ord to bump into you.
Was it desync?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Disco is saying that the decel was desync.
Okay, so they slowed, but the desync took it further. So from those of you in chat, I'll take information from all 6 of you.
Okay.
With the fact that that was caused by Pio,
So there's some drama, maybe?
it would be technically an incomplete on Ord's side if we were looking at real FD. But it would
Would
be caused by
PKR,
the lead
what does your
driver.
name mean?
So it would be a fault of the lead driver where Ord would be able
Would
to have
PKR.
what would be considered a
PKR? That's what I see.
time
Takes me back to
in
RuneScape days.
regular FD.
Well, let's just
Okay,
let
so
him repair
he
and let's
repairs.
move on.
He repairs. I don't. Then.
Well, and that's what I'm looking for. Is
Pio has the
for
loud
all
car
6
out.
of the people who are up here in the speakers section, and that's including Shift and Disco. What would you guys? How would you feel on either option? Do we give them both a free repair or just Ord?
I think keep it fair. Don't take it too seriously and have
Yeah.
everybody repair.
And
I
that's
would
kind
say
of where I
both
was
of them
at.
repair.
Repair
Because we
what?
did say that if one repairs, the other repairs.
Disco asked his mom
Alright,
says
done.
hi in chat. I don't know whose chat, whose stream
Okay,
he's watching. Maybe mine.
Yeah. Ord, did Ord repair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He wouldn't
I
be standing
just
here if he
couldn't
wasn't.
see. Oh, that's true. That's right. Yeah. Okay. My mom say hi. I can't see chat.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. That's probably is, Ghostbuster, probably.
I'm so confused, but all right.
Maybe
All right. Hopefully they
Are we
get
ready,
this
guys?
started.
Oh my God, there's Pio.
I don't know whose RPM we're watching. Oh, this is Ord's RPM. Oh, that is so loud.
Need initiation from Ord.
That was a beautiful initiation on both parts.
Both are
We're
pulling
powering
angle.
out.
Kyle is following the line if there is a gap. Like, he is matching angle in certain aspects.
Oh.
He did go off a bit there.
He's having trouble.
Very
filling out that
nice.
last zone. It's like-
Kyle dragon bumper,
He also
but across the line.
He did. He did a pretty bad wall tap because
T-Brex asks, when's round 2? Good question.
I was gonna say Tristan.
Next week is Rallycross.
What are you doing?
The week after that,
I am
normally
I'm going for Ord. I think
would
Ord
be the Grand Detour.
did well,
But I think we're gonna skip that week for that.
especially with the desync. I think when he led, he really showed what he was about, and he filled everything. I think when he was trying to follow the desync, it was kind of rough for him. But other than that, I think
We do also have a new
I
RP
think he should
series
move on.
coming out.
I personally
Haven't
would
talked
agree
about it
with,
yet. Heavily in
Jason on
development.
this only because of, well, I mean, pretty much.
Sorry, I'm
exactly
also
what you
listening.
said. I fully agree with everything that you said. It is an unfortunate set of circumstances just because the speed differential does make this difficult. JDQ,
So,
what would your vote have been?
I'm gonna be going the same as y'all
Okay.
for basically the same exact reasons.
I think
And
Pio.
Kai, can I get you guys down
Pio
on the track?
moved
Oh,
on?
wait. Is King Chief still with us? Yes. Okay.
But yeah, so we're also
Guys,
starting
get down here in
a
the
drag
chase
series.
position,
But I don't know if
and
that's going to be
King
next
Chief, I
week
need you
or
to
in 2
queue
weeks.
in your
So
vehicle
stay
in
tuned. It's either going to be
the
2 or 3
lead
weeks,
position.
and we'll announce the track early on. We'll probably try to get it scheduled. I'll talk with the group
And after this, we're gonna
over the
have
weekend.
a more
We'll get a
serious
schedule going.
round 2 between shift and race. So if we could go ahead and get those guys queued in.
Nope.
Whoa,
Getting
okay.
called. Alright. So obviously our car was having issues.
Is King Chief still here?
I said he's getting 10 FPS. That's not good. What were your graphic settings? I don't know what to tell you.
I think
Wake up, King Sheep. It's time to drive.
we're gonna
I was
need
gonna say, you got a queue in your car, dude.
we're gonna need a new tune on this.
Oh, yeah.
T-Brex, whoa.
Okay,
Look forward to even the next one.
Kai has either crashed or left the server.
We'll do like 3 weeks from now.
Okay,
Probably.
Oh yeah, I have
Kai's
no
typing
clue,
in
but
chat.
Kai, what's going on? You said he was getting like 10. Maybe he's
I
trying to
saw
relog.
that. Just crashed. Okay, so it seems to be a
I think
game
what we
issue on
do
Kai's
is
side.
Maybe he'll join back in. Do
I
we
don't know.
To
move
run the
on
one
to-
more time.
This car was so
Yeah, that's fine.
peaky.
All right, race and shift, get on the line.
Okay, so we're throw a quick tune in. We can't really lower things
are
anymore.
we fully edited out, or are we?
I think we'll go back if he joins back. Yeah.
And
Yeah. Well, what I'm asking is, if did shift and Raceless edit their vehicles the way that they actually wanted to? I invited Raceless to speak, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know if we're gonna gentleman's agreement this or not.
I did a
saw
slight
your-
tune adjustment.
Did
But I'll
two
tell you about it.
adjustments.
I don't really know.
Still,
I don't know if it's gonna help though, to be honest.
still race tires though, correct?
Yeah, still race tires. Unless, did you go sport? I'll go sport.
No, I put it in chat to see if you would.
Oh, sorry, I didn't
go
see
with
it.
a gentleman's agreement to go sport tires, but that is completely fine.
Sorry.
No,
I turned down the power, but then I also raised the RPM, so it was a net. So really no change.
I'm just changing rear tire width, maybe a little bit less grip on the rear could help.
Oh, T-Brex.
Oh, you know what I need to do real quick?
We will likely be having an after hours.
We're at the line.
Feel free to join
might work.
that whenever you would like. So you guys did your edits. You guys, are you feeling more confident in your vehicles? And are we going to grief each other again, or are you gonna play nice?
Nope, and maybe.
I will play nice, but
I'll play it nicely.
I have less confidence than before.
Less confidence. Okay, why less confidence?
This car needs a lot of work, and I can't lower the power any more than it already is. and it's honestly it's too much power for the tires. So I really got to drive it right, and if I don't drive it right, it's gonna bite back, and I've been bitten a lot lately. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Mostly
we'll see
by
how it
shift
goes.
up, right?
Yeah.
Shift, are you feeling more or less confident than you were in the first initial run?
I can absolutely say that I am not confident in this car's ability, but I'll try and be nicer. I guess to as much as my ability will go. I guess I don't know.
Just don't be
Wait.
to each other like you were the first time. The first time was totally.
It wasn't intentional. I promise it wasn't.
Both of you were being jerks. Anyways.
Wait, I think I have. Oh no, we're good. Okay, all right. I don't know what. Thought I had the wrong tires on. Yep.
Yeah,
Like-
there was almost. Oh, there was a bump. Shift tab bumping the Raceless. But they're filling out the zone nicely. Nice transition on both of them. It looked like
still no.
Shift tab might have bumped Raceless on that last drift zone, but like you said with the first bump, it didn't
Bumping
affect
and
the
grinding.
run.
I was gonna say bumping and grinding is fine as long as it is between shift and races. No, I'm joking. Bumping
As
and
long as
grinding
it doesn't affect the run.
As long as it's not something that affects the run in a negative form, then bumping each other is fine and almost expected. You want to be on each other. That's good drifting.
That was beautiful run on both parts.
Okay, let's see. Everyone ready? You guys
Yep.
ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting start written up.
Raceless starting from way back.
I see why.
Yeah.
Alright, shift, initiate,
Nice
gorgeous. Raceless is missing some angle to make the proximity down. Knows that she's a little quicker. Shift is sideways.
Man.
Sideways
It looks like Raceless straightened out. We might have to run that back because it looks like he straightened out on that last zone.
I have my decision.
It looked like
I have another decision as well.
I think I do too.
Jeez, that was quick.
That's shift tab. We just
Yeah.
do that second run.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Tab.
Raceless,
like
when are you gonna do
pizza.
this to me?
I will say on my screen I did not straighten, but that is the game.
I wouldn't
It wasn't
say
the
that
straightening
you-
on me.
It wasn't the straightening for me either.
Oh.
You had no proximity. You didn't. And
What?
when you did have, well, hold.
No, he had proximity. For
That
sure.
was-
I'm not
He,
gonna do
he
that.
had proximity, but when he didn't have proximity, he sacrificed too much angle at the same time. He followed the line, but not close enough.
That's fair enough. I had to do a lot of handbrake pulls to slow it down and try to stay in angle behind him. So it was hard to like is either drop down and not hit him or
You
or
stayed
get-
close out of zone.
or wash out. Yeah.
I was
Yeah, that's a
gonna
good way to
say,
put it.
and when you were in proximity, you also didn't hit zone.
That
Yep.
was it for me.
All right.
Yeah.
That was good drifting.
I was gonna say you looked good.
Shift tab, I normally would root for you, but I want Disco to beat you. Good luck.
Appreciate the vote of confidence.
Okay, bye.
Guy is back.
Everything about.
All right.
Yeah, he said he's.
Star Wars Master, the updated career collection stuff is so good. I love. Good. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Let's see you in the run.
So
I'm honestly excited to jump back into it too.
King and Kai against each
Oops,
other.
we need to
Chief,
get rid of
can
our
you
car
pull up
here.
to the line? Shift tab, can you?
Whoa,
Never mind,
wrong
don't
button.
do this, this is your next anyways. Disco and Shift tab, I need you guys to
we
queue
go.
in your cars. Raceless, I need yours gone. Thank you.
Well, we had a good run, fellas and ladies and gentlemen.
Who's leading?
Oh,
The
lead.
we'll
will
obviously keep
be-
watching the rest of this
Interesting.
round.
A different car from King Sheep. I don't think we've seen this one
I see
before.
that. We haven't seen this car from King Sheep. I will say I would hesitate to use up all your tires before you run.
Here is
Bear in
the
mind,
standings.
You cannot reset your tires in between runs.
He's getting them warm. Okay, you guys ready?
It's gonna be Disco and Shift Tab again,
Revies.
fighting for the finals.
Let's beat up those rev limiters a little bit.
Oh, I read Shift's name again. I was looking at my the board.
Yeah.
That's the second
Yeah, I
time
saw
I've done
that.
that. I mean, I am marrying you.
King Sheep kind of blew through that chicane.
Oh, looks like King Sheep had a bit of a rough initiation there. Doesn't have much angle going.
We are in
Kai
the zone,
had a
though.
lot of angle, but it
Lot of
didn't
angle,
look
but
like Kai was in the
Ooh,
zone.
coming in real hot.
Oh, Kai
Wow.
hit him and spun him out.
Judges are gonna have to decide if that was
Say
unchaseable
have them reline up.
in the
Yeah.
early on.
I am
Did the
going
run
to
already end if the initiation
While they
didn't
line up,
launch?
I'm gonna come in here to Raceless is
King Sheep says press R accidentally.
Oh, King Sheep said he pressed R by accident. I
What
think
is
it was
R?
King Sheep. Reset.
No, that's his
okay.
repair.
Kai, you can go ahead and reset as well if you want to, just because there was an accidental reset.
Shift tab in the chat. It's good battle, Shift tab. We were definitely
You
unprepared.
could just.
Kai,
Actually, no. I'll wait.
okay, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna go to the bathroom, but I could.
Well,
Yes,
if you
ma'am.
want to go to the bathroom really quick, I'm actually looking over everything.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yay.
What should we do for the encore chat? What kind of racing would you like to see? We do a little bit of rallycross practice. Get our feet wet with that. We could do just some kind of nonsense racing. Normally we'll do loser picks the car. Is that how we did it? No, winner picks the car, loser picks the track, I think. I can't remember. We normally play some kind of game with that, with some multiplayer racing.
You're gonna be leading this one. Kai. I'm just reviewing to see whether, like you said, whether it was desync or if he was slow. And JDQ, I'm gonna suggest that you do what I had said initially to pull up on your iPad Raceless' stream and review that, because in my opinion it's fairly clear. I know Tristan, you have. Oh wait, Tristan's in the bathroom.
What about on the most recent one?
Yes, the most recent one through the middle.
I'm gonna have to do it on my phone because right now my iPad is dead.
You're good.
If I may, I might suggest just desync as the issue, just because we have seen it from Kai already, just because of his location.
So it fully wasn't a desync issue, but it also wasn't Kai's fault. King did in fact slow down. That's why I was having him set it, look at it himself, just so that I had a second set of eyes.
From what I was spectating Kai that run, and from what I saw, yes, King Sheep did slow down, but Kai just plowed right into it.
But that's
like
not
he didn't even try to.
That's the
He
issue.
didn't even try to slow down.
Yeah, because it's not a decel area. He's not meant to.
Yes, it is a decel area.
T-Brick says autocross with square wheels. Goodness.
No,
that wasn't where they contacted.
Never actually used those square wheels.
In the entrance to the last corner.
I'm
Yeah.
rewatching it as we speak.
It was here, where I am.
Can you repair?
The contact came. I'm watching it.
The contact came right in the middle of the transition as they were transitioning to go back sideways the other way.
Yes, it came at the.
A lot of deliberation here.
That
that's
was
where
a
the
fail on the chase car.
That wasn't a fail on the chase car. That was King Sheep slowing down.
Let me rewatch that.
Because that's not a decel zone.
Oh yeah,
wasn't that
he
like just now?
slammed the brakes right there.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah,
gonna
Or did
say.
they go again?
Brakes right there.
So they're gonna go again. We were having deliberation while you were gone. I'm going to suggest that you rewatch the middle sector of the first run, and then we're gonna have them go for their second run right now. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
We had a
Our
stall.
lead did not start. Go ahead and reset.
Stalls out here today. They weren't me.
All counter +1.
I was gonna say, are we just doing it? For
They're
the
both
full
equal. They're both equal.
Appreciate
Oh,
you
yeah,
saying
they
that,
One on
Clay.
Kai, one on King Chief.
Car was
that's
definitely a
hilarious.
handful. Not
All
built
right, are
well.
we ready?
Built today, like 3 hours before the event. Definitely needs a lot more work. It went for overkill mode and it killed itself. This is how I'd say that car went.
Now we got it.
King Sheep's a little bit quicker off the line.
All right, Kai, that's a
Transitions
really
into the
nice
wall.
initiation. King Sheep is
Kai's super low angle.
angle. Proximity is not the most there, but also there's a desync issue, so it's safer to not be there. King Sheep does straighten out just a little
nice
bit.
transition.
Ooh,
on
Kai
that.
hit the wall and
Oh,
spun
he
it.
hits the wall and spins it.
That is unfortunate.
Doesn't mess King Sheep up though.
All right.
I don't know where they're going to go with this one. They might have to go one more time.
Um,
Y'all should mark D-cells. That'd be a cool idea, actually. Literally
have my
paint the
vote.
road. Maybe some red lines for like a D-cell or a yellow or something. It's not a bad idea.
I'm voting one more time because each one messed up on either end.
I will say we didn't have this issue
in that
in previous
center section on
rounds,
the first
which means
run,
competition's getting tighter,
there was
which is great.
It was King Sheep's fault. He decelled in a non-decel zone, straight down the middle, directly before the third zone.
Yeah, I think Encore will be Rallycross. Let's do that.
That sent Kai directly.
We'll just do the one round,
because of an
one track.
unexpected decel where it wasn't coming, and then
Right.
in this instance, King Sheep decided that, or
Some off-track lines would help
Kai
too with this track.
spun out in the fourth zone, the final outer zone there. And that is kind of, so each one had a mess up in the lead position. And that's really where we're looking at it. Otherwise, we would look at the chases, but each chase was hindered by the fact that there was a mess up in the lead.
Yeah,
That's my
I'm gonna have to
reasoning.
vote one more time.
I know that you hate one more times, Tristan. I'm sorry.
I was gonna vote Kai, but yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that one more time was an option, it would have been Kai.
Yeah.
Line up, guys. It's got, because with this, you guys are the final one, so I need King Sheep in the lead and Kai in the chase.
King does do good. Yes.
Yes, this is a new run, so yes, you may repair. You may entirely repair.
Okay. Make it quick.
And that's why we keep Raceless's stream open at all times for instant replay, not just for
Exactly. It's so good up for the instant replay because I just look over and
Glad I
it's
have a
exactly at the
user.
moment I want to watch.
Dude, it helps
Speed
so
hero.
much. Did
Yeah.
you end up going back and looking
Oh
at
man,
center
you've
zone
had a
in the
pretty
first
slow
run?
night, haven't you, Speed Hero?
I watched it at the start. I
One
watched
by
it
run
twice,
and
like,
you're
a,
still
instant
waiting.
replay almost
Jeez.
everything. So
Oh, that's fair.
I took
I guess
everything
you're not
so
wrong about that. You know, pro
Alright,
drivers
are
really
we
only
ready,
get 20
guys?
seconds of fame of drive time on the in their race events.
Go.
All right, here we go. King and
Full send.
Kai again. King with a good launch. Kind of blew the chicane. We might need to talk to King about
so
that.
I will say that King Sheep did not fill out the chicane.
He did
Yeah,
not, and
judges
he had
caught
a
it.
rough entry, it looks like.
Dragon bumper shuts it
Oh.
down.
Stopped right in the middle of the track again.
That's gonna be all she wrote there, I
Okay.
believe.
Complete straight.
I would say go ahead and reline up. That's an incomplete.
Yeah.
I'm about to finish it up, it's fine.
Yeah.
Definitely winding down here.
T-Rex, we should absolutely mark D-cells. It's not something that we have done yet, because we are just now starting to get to this point where D-cell zones are actually starting to matter.
Next round, though, we have
we started about 2 months
Shift
ago,
against
just kind of
Disco. That's gonna be a good one. My money's on Disco.
And we are just now getting to the skill level to where not only can the judges see where issues happen, but here we go, guys.
And I'm still learning a lot because I know zero about Formula Drift.
But on top of that, where the racers themselves, like the drifters themselves, are having enough.
Oh, King Sheep spun it.
Kai just needs to finish this.
Filling it out.
Keeps it going.
Pretty off course there.
Did it look like he went out to you?
Technically, probably yes.
He's filling out that last zone beautifully.
Oh,
and he
spins
just
it at the
spun
end. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I might need to have the judges just call it here.
So for
Call
the
a
risk
decision.
of having a third one more time, I am going to go ahead and put my vote towards Kai.
There it
just
is.
Because that was the cleaner of the two runs. Kai on both situations got shut down early on. I vote Kai.
Yeah,
my vote's
same.
Okay.
King even said in the multiplayer chat and said he'll bow, and then Kai said the pressure got to him.
King Sheep hopping off.
King Sheep.
Good night, King Sheep.
Thanks for joining us. Can't hear me, but thanks for joining.
Say that your progress over the last 2 months, me personally watching you and everything else, you have done wonderfully. You have improved tremendously, and I'm really proud of you.
Now
I
into
need
the
to
final four.
Get practice in drifting so I can attempt to participate in the drift events as a driver.
Well,
Can
JDQ,
I-
just remember, King Sheep started with no practice too.
Correct. King Sheep came into this with no drift experience. Can I get Kai to despawn your vehicle? And can I get Ord? Actually, no, never mind. Don't despawn. Respawn. My bad. You're in the next set.
Travis, join the Discord.
And Shift and Disco to pull up
Discord's in
to
the link. Reach
line.
out to me.
Disco is going to be the lead tonight, and then Shift is going to.
We'll be
chase
racing after
I'm just
hours
glad I
tonight.
wasn't participating
Public
tonight
lobby
with
Extreme
Spectrum
Server 7.
on their BS.
But as far as drifting, this is a private event right now. But we look forward to having some new drivers, some more skilled drivers.
Things happen.
In the event, so please do join the Discord and reach out. We'll get you in. Brackets started all
With
right.
Tristan's big zoom in.
Brackets started
you get
all
a
right.
Really good look at Beam's
All
attention to detail
R.
on all the car parts right here.
Here's the bracket.
Yeah, sometimes I just zoom in
There it is.
just randomly.
Disco and Shift. That's gonna be a good battle. Pio and Kai.
But like
That's
these
tough.
engine
They've battled
goes are
before.
so
They have
good.
desync.
Their attention
Travis,
to detail
we
is
I think
are-
Pio will take it.
Travis, we are
Oh, let's
actually
get this
in a
out of there.
private server that we pay for the events themselves because we like to keep them in a we like to try to keep them organized. We don't want to overpower the server with too many people. We try
Tess
to
being
keep
such a
them
good
small,
secretary, monitoring the
just
chat.
so that the drifting can be as close and as tight and as door to door as possible, with everybody having different ping and everything else. So for quality's sake, you have to actually qualify to become one of the licensed drifters.
He is welcome to join Extreme Gaming 7, which has the same track, the same mods, and is public, ready to go. If he wants to practice.
Got a fuel tank up there. Expansion tank.
Public version of this server, it actually came before, so I guess this is the private version of that server.
Send the drivers. Send the
When
drivers.
you become a licensed driver,
Travis says I'm in there like swimwear.
Discord server, which is linked in Raceless's
It's one of the
chat,
funniest,
or in, Raceless's
funniest
description,
sayings.
And
Oh, let me
pick
turn
one
off
of
this
us to
display.
get licensed. with that being said, are you guys ready to race? All right, let's go.
All right, here we go. Off the line. Disco with the
Straight
big
off the line,
initiation.
We've got
Disco.
going.
Shift tab, trying to close, trying to dive in.
More action.
Some contact, some more
Disco's not
contact.
really filling out the,
Disco hanging in there.
However, Shift is following his line really well.
Right
They
on his
are
back.
on each other. Disco
Oh,
goes wide.
oh,
It's
no.
the Shift tab finish.
What a nasty, nasty
Oh
accident.
my god.
Oh,
Medics are
goodness.
running
That was
towards
a
Disco.
beautiful run by Shift.
Oh, wow.
Wait,
Okay,
where
so
am I?
this is going to have
You-
a post-race
You
meeting.
pressured him out.
Got it. Medics are running
That's
over.
a lot of damage.
Medics are running over to check on Disco.
Weird diesel, but I hit him
I
off. Oh,
couldn't
Shift
pass it
says
up.
that he hit him.
Make sure he's okay. Make sure drivers are okay. Looking at the damage. Are you okay, Disco? You'll be able
You
to,
just
to
hit that wall like.
come
on.
back. Definitely gonna need to
So,
repair
in
after
order
that.
to see whether or not he gets a free.
Can't open doors, unfortunately.
No, I don't think he gets it for free. I think this is just his one.
Well, if Shift didn't paused the damage, it would be by like race rules.
Nah, he
by-
felt pressure. That's it.
Shift said he hit him.
I hit him.
Oh.
Very, very slightly.
Oh.
But I.
Oh, you did.
I did hit him.
Oh, on my end, I didn't see that.
I
maybe I
didn't
did, but-
either. He did hit him.
Let me-
and it
let me look
did
at the
knock him
replay.
off
Let me look at the
balance.
Look in the multiplayer chat. Before I could read it all, Disco said something about he got bumped and he did
He did
correct
say he
and
did
slowed.
him, so I think maybe we can give it to him.
What did Raceless say there?
That was more than two-hand touch. What the heck do you mean, racist?
More than two-hand touch football?
Oh, he's making a reference to football shit. Instead of full-on tackle, just two-hand tap. Version, you know, like with this, small bumps and grinds are expected, but not stuff like that. I got what he was trying to say.
I don't football.
I guess Shift did kind of like take the position,
So Shift
like really
bumped
close the
him.
gap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shift bumped him in
forgot to
that,
mention,
third
Irwindale's
zone,
tonight.
And it looks like that's
Final
what
round of
caused him to
FD,
go
real
offline.
FD.
Would judges? Would you agree?
Starts in
Yeah.
20 minutes
I'm fair
actually.
to.
I
I'm fine
would-
with giving him a free. I'm fine
Well,
with
actually, the
giving him a free.
practice session's live right now.
You're good with giving him a free repair. All right. So
Yeah.
Shift has to stay in the.
They're
level
deliberating
of
as
what
well.
He has currently. So any damage he has carries through, but Disco gets a free repair.
All right.
And we're gonna line up for round 2 with Shift in the lead and Disco.
If this is a perfect follow, I think there's a chance.
All right,
That's his
chat.
mistake.
Who do you think's got it?
Oh, absolutely.
Look at Shift trying to line up as much of a
Shift
straight
getting
as he
ready
can.
to blast through that chicane right there.
He's
See if
always
Disco can
perfect.
launch with them.
Yeah, he's always weirdly angled.
Yeah,
I want to see
weirdly.
this
More
initiation.
back-
I think this
more like-
initiation's going to be
It's less
everything.
turning to get through the chicane, so I can understand that.
All right, are we ready?
Here we go. Plenty of space.
Very synchronous.
Looks like
Oh.
Disco made contact with him, but it didn't mess up Shift tab.
I'll have to double check that just to see whether or not that was caused by a decel or if it was just caused by not following the line.
Oh, what do you guys think, chat? I think that was
Okay.
a bit of a washout. That decel area is really tripping people up. If you're too close, if you're in the pocket, the lead driver slows down. You don't want to slow down because they're going to explode right out. But you got to give them that space.
For a second there, I thought Raceless failed me.
Ooh, Tristan got the bomb view right here on that drift following Shift tab.
To be honest, honestly, I just wanted to see if he had any damage, but it was a good drift too.
Now he's got some damage.
Yeah. Yeah, he
So
does.
there was a bonk. and it doesn't look to have been Shift Tab's fault.
I slowed a little bit, but it is a decel zone, so.
I was gonna say that there is a decel zone because of the sharp turn.
Disco is still like to put on a better. Oh, I think that was some great drifting. Regardless, some of the best drifting we've seen on this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you have been doing wonderfully. Don't put yourself down. Don't apologize. You may be Canadian, but stop it.
They were both phenomenal.
Yeah, Shift has been doing this for. He's
Sorry.
practicing for these things.
I'm rewatching it right now.
I was gonna say I have mine. I have mine.
Oh yeah.
It
I got
pertains
mine.
to it pertains to what they're currently doing as we speak.
Oh,
I can't even see what they're currently doing at this. Oh.
JDQ, what's your vote?
I'm gonna have to give this one. Never mind. Maybe I need to go rewatch that again.
I'm going one more time. Tristan.
Uno momento.
Your vote.
That's my vote.
One more time.
Yeah, one more time.
Alright, so
After
Ord
watching
Kai,
it again, we got it one more time. Yeah.
After continuing to watch them, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
because
what-
I got sidetracked. I was like, I got it in my mind. I went and looked at him. I was like, fuck, I gotta rewatch it.
Alright, Kai, Ord, if you guys want to go ahead and line up for your guys' run, way to go, Disco and Shift. Like, honestly, even
I really
when
don't
you
wanna.
guys, like, even with any kind of mess-ups that you had, you guys still looked amazing. Like, it was beautiful. Can Ord hear us?
I totally missed who won that.
Ord can probably hear us. Do you want to?
Ord, friend.
There he is.
There he is. Yes, what Pio said in chat. Pio was saying
Absolutely.
that the judges are forced to be super picky because y'all were both so good, which is exactly what we mean.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's really.
Let's start with an Ord chase. I don't know what it is.
Oh,
But
Ord is actually in the lead. I'm so sorry. That's my fault. I'm so used to Raceless calling those things out. This is the first time he's been benched.
voluntarily, he benched himself.
I know, right? All right, and here we go. Kai versus Ord for the first time tonight, I'm pretty sure. These guys haven't gone against each other so far. Ord has a beautiful...
Ooh, that was a beautiful initiation.
Kai has got gorgeous angle.
Oh,
Kai straight
Kai went out.
there.
And then he went 4 wheels off. Beautiful transition by Ord.
Hey, that was
Filling
a
out that
really
drone
good
to the max.
That was a really good cartwheel from Kai. It was really pretty. It almost was a double cartwheel.
I didn't even see that.
It was off the wall.
Yeah. Honestly, I wanted to follow it, but I just wanted to follow Ord more than
He was.
That's right.
Ord had an absolutely amazing drift in that last zone. He had that zone filled out to the max. With
It was
great angle.
stunning. It was absolutely beautiful.
Hey, you gotta stop
10
that
out
yawning.
of
You're
10
making
for
me
Kai.
tired.
Aw, dude, stop. My first meeting was scheduled
That's
for 8 this morning, so gotta say, 10 out of 10 for Kai's cartwheel. Beautiful gymnastics. We love it.
Okay.
And we're gonna go again. Are we ready, drivers?
See how they do. Ord really needs to give space here.
Kai speeds through the chicane on his way off the line. Good transition.
It's just not
almost
fast
gets
enough
bumped.
for Ord to initiate, I
Filling
don't
out
think.
the zone pretty nicely.
Really nice.
Ord right on his back door.
Ooh.
Beautiful transition.
Ord
Ord
goes
went
off.
I don't know what happened
Just
there.
came out of drift.
But he takes it back right on his back door,
Gripped
following
up.
the line.
And Kai goes off. By that, I have my answer. I was gonna say because both
Yeah.
chases had a incomplete, we would have to go off of the lead in my personal opinion. However, with that last little bit, I have to say that I have my choice. Kristen, you're opinionated. Go ahead. I know you have your pick.
It's Ord.
Okay. JDQ.
I'm gonna have to go with Ord.
And I too am pushing Ord through to the next battle. Ord in the championship. Now, who is he going to be against? Is it going to be Disco or Shift?
Well, I thought Pio had won earlier.
And congratulations, Kai. Honestly, you did great. You made it to the semifinals. You
It was an amazing lead.
It was an amazing lead.
He's been having an amazing night drifting.
The fact that you're doing what you're doing on over 200 ping right now on this in the server, like
phenomenal.
Wonderful job. Wonderful job.
Absolutely phenomenal.
And we're gonna take Disco in the lead position and Shift in the chase for their one more time.
I see
yeah, true.
Disco taking a
That's actually not
piece
bad at all.
out of Shift's book, coming in the chicane
Alright, so
out of
we're
that.
filling chat again. We are on a one more time with Disco and Shift.
Are the drivers ready?
And this is to get into the finals.
Wonderful.
Whoever wins
Shift
this moves on to
starting
the
a little bit
finals
further back
to go
in the
against
lead
Ord,
for
which I would love to see a Disco versus Ord battle, but we'll see.
And
Sounds
in
like
case
somebody
anybody's-
almost stalled it.
If anybody's wondering,
Just go smooth as
the
ever.
portion as to why they start a little bit further back sometimes. Beautiful filling out of that zone.
That is
the
absolutely
position
gorgeous.
Shift's
is
giving it
allowed
proper space.
to jump the start a little bit, and so it gives them a chance to jump the start while also
man.
staying.
Little tap. Honestly, Disco probably wanted it.
That entire run was
Wow.
gorgeous.
Man,
That was a finals round. That was a good run. That was incredible.
I
Wow.
gotta see round two. Let's go. Line it up.
Yeah.
Big pressure on Disco to have a good chase. Shift
I'm
just
gonna
needs to
need one of
focus
you
on the
two, and
lead.
I know both of you can hear me right now. I'm gonna need one of you two to make a mistake, please.
Yeah. So we can make a decision easily.
All right. Are we ready?
Send him again.
Wonderful. Let's go. We haven't heard much from you today, Tristan. How are you feeling on these two? These two are insane to watch.
It is the best drifting I've seen, and that's the fact. Like,
Just
it
go a
really
little
just
lower
shows
line.
that like there are so many good drifters out there that we really need to get in here.
Beautiful transition on both parts.
Gorgeous
I do agree with you though,
Rock
Tristan.
steady lead. Oh my goodness.
But judging by the start, I think I have my vote.
I have
Disco
my
shuts
vote
it down real
as-
quick.
Let's start with JDK.
If he has a
Yeah,
problem,
Judge-
start with
no,
you.
he's fine.
Judging by the entrance onto the first drift zone off of the starting line, judging
Shifters
by
are
how they filled
tired.
out that zone, I think I'm gonna have to give this one the shift tab because he was able to fill it out the most throughout the whole length of the zone.
Okay.
Sadly, I have to agree, but number one best contestant to be found on a day one, 100% has to go to Disco. By any
That,
means,
I do
I
agree
think
with you on
best
that
drifter
one.
we've
This
met
is
in a day one.
his first night in FDRP, and he made it to the championships.
It's maybe the first official round, but there were many rounds before it.
Okay.
Sounds
and
like they're
so
giving
you're
it to
going
shift
with
tab.
Oh, for sure, yeah. It has to be.
Okay.
Lift just knows it. He
My,
just
my vote doesn't matter, but I was going to pick shift 2, which again hurts my feelings. But
Comes down to shift tab versus Orden
We
in the
do
finals.
have to give huge props to Disco. Though,
We've seen
because
this-
He has
Dude.
performed
Well, I haven't seen this battle.
phenomenally tonight.
honestly,
Yeah.
best drifter we found off the street kind of thing. I didn't even get the story for how he found us or anything like that, but my God.
let's hear it. He's here.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's have a little bit of a driver interview. Disco, how did we find you? How did you find us? How did you come to be part of FDRP? You're muted.
He's getting ready for an amazing speech. That's what he's
I know
doing.
he's thinking it up, and it's gonna be something along the lines of car fast.
I don't even know where I am right now.
There it is.
I thought this was the 7-Eleven. I don't know what's going on right now. No, I
this
ended
is
up being I ended up being introduced to Raceless through a coworker, and then yeah, I just checked it out from there.
Okay, awesome.
Yep.
So that's how we
I
found
like the
you.
minimal-
What day did we
minimalist.
find you?
What day? Like, do
Yeah,
I know
so-
the exact date and time in the
Like,
moment?
when did you? When
My
did you get
GPS
recruited
location?
For... Yes, exactly. And
Yes,
your
we need
security
all
number
the
while you're at it.
details.
Probably a
Um,
month ago.
about a month
And your
ago.
mother's
When
maiden
did
name while you're at that
you-
too.
It's
How
the
long
same
ago
as
did you start
mine. She never.
practicing for the drift events.
Oh,
When
so
did you
this
get-
this is this setup that I'm using is not a new setup. This is from a championship that I competed in before. I helped organize a completely different series that has since folded. So yeah, I just reused the setup from there before. But to give you context, I've been drifting since 2003 in real life. And I ran my own drift school in real life, as well as participated as a racing engineer in Formula Drift. So,
In Formula Drift itself. Okay.
yeah.
What-
So this
what
is
team
just.
Did you work with a team or a solo driver?
I worked with a team or a driver that ran a team. So I was on a pro spec team, not as a driver, just as the like engineer for the team. So. Yeah,
Oh,
and I've
that's
done
super
some other stuff as well. So we'll make the resume pretty short for today. But yeah, I've been playing beam drifting for a very long time.
Okay, that's super cool. That's an awesome backstory. Are we, have we made you feel at home enough to where you would consider coming back?
Oh yeah, this is great. I'm having a great time. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
We love it.
Good guy.
There's a few people I gave setups to today. If you have further questions or whatever, just please send me messages and I'll try to get you sorted out so that we can balance the level of the competition further.
I
might
love it.
have
I
to
love
get
it.
with you on that one to get a setup from you.
That's great.
Yeah, hell yeah. Cool. Thanks for having me.
We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for all of that and the information. That was super cool.
I did
Thank
find my
you.
mom.
Great meeting you.
She did get back to me.
Oh, did she? Okay.
Yeah.
You did?
wonderful.
Nice.
I'm
Nice.
I'm very, very proud of you for finding your mom.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, shift tab
What a
and
guy.
board. Pull up to the line. And Disco, I'm sorry to say it, but we gotta have you despawn your car. This
Ord,
is
after
the
this long night,
championship. Let me get Ord in the chat.
into the finals.
Let me get
Will all the work pay
shift
off?
tab unmuted.
That
And
Bastion's so good looking.
How are we feeling, boys?
Should I do a
Shift,
Bastion
how are
drift
you
car?
I am so tired.
Same.
It is a very late UK evening, so 4 a.m. here.
Ooh.
And I've been
Chatlet.
up since 7, 8 a.m., something like that.
At the same time, though, you're going against somebody who, what, Ord?
It's
what,
5 a.m. over there, yep.
Yeah.
Chat, this live stream's gone long.
Really say much
This
when
is the
the
finals.
championship's
Let me
on
know,
right there with you.
should we do an encore?
By the
Again,
way,
an
Shift
encore
in the
is
lead and Ord is
public
in the
lobby
chase.
where we all get together,
While we're
play
at it.
afterwards.
Are you feeling
It's pretty late over here on the East Coast. Let me know if you guys want to do an encore together.
Ord's car is impeccable, honestly. We practiced a little bit earlier on into the day, and it is safe to say that that car is an absolute monster.
I was gonna say Ord's car is impeccable. Ord's driving is impeccable.
That too.
However,
absolutely.
you're a monster yourself, and this is fully removing my personal opinions of how much you suck. But like in all reality, you're a really good drifter. So, judges, where do we think this is gonna go?
I'm kind of leaning towards Ord, honestly. No offense to Shift Tab.
Don't root
Alright.
for me, guys, please. I will lose for
I-
sure.
I
I will
would
tap a
love-
wall for sure. That always happens every time.
I would love for
The
a
curse.
great drifting session. That's what I want to see. I want to see two people perform well.
Okay, and
That's all I wanna see.
for the final bit, Ord, how are you feeling? First of all, I asked Shift. I haven't asked you.
Gabriel says, let's go. Is that like a let's go, let's do the encore?
Ord?
It won't take much convincing for me to do the
You're-
encore, but
Zone.
You're far away from your
Yes.
mic again, Bubs.
Oh.
Your
how
car
are,
is very loud, man. I can't hear anybody. I'm sorry.
Oh, Ord,
you.
how are you
think he's locked
feeling
in.
about your about this race? Like I asked Shift, I haven't asked you yet. How do you feel? Do you feel confident?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm
neither of you
honest.
feel
I mean,
confident.
I know
Let's be-
myself. I know I'm gonna make a mistake some point. He's flawless. That's what you guys haven't seen that up close, door to door, like I have. So I know Shift
I-
is pretty flawless. Like no mistakes whatsoever. And I'm
I'm gonna
more prone to make mistakes, obviously.
All right. I'm gonna be real with you. This is one of my favorite matchups that happen. I'm gonna send both of you down to the audience,
Thank you.
and I'm gonna wish you guys luck.
Thank
And oh,
So
wrong button.
before we start, Tess, who do you think is going to take this one?
I'm always so. What you need to understand. And
I
what
know you're
the-
always gonna go against Shift
No,
Tab,
it's
but
not
I
even
want
that.
to know what you
Nope.
honestly think.
It's not even that. I am always on Ord's team. Since
I
the
agree.
first time that we have ever done this.
I'm biased. Sorry.
By the way, are you guys ready to go? I can't hear it. Oh, they're still.
They're rev bombing.
Why is it's just so quiet all of a sudden on there? I'm gonna go ahead and send that through. I actually am part of what helped convince Ord to join us in the first place.
Okay.
there you go, here's the finals.
And I have been
Ooh,
rooting
Shift is
for
filling
Ord.
out that drift zone beautifully.
They both are, and they have
They
matched
both
angles.
are.
They are
Ord's following the
transitioning
line
well.
damn near perfectly. Beautiful transition.
I think this is
He
actually.
looks identical to Shift Tab
Oh,
angle-wise.
I'm not gonna say
Oh
anything.
my god.
Shift's in the wall.
Shift tab took his wing off, it looks like.
That's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be a
feel it.
deduction of some sort.
Beautiful run. Let's line it back up.
I think
But
that kind of
I-
worked. I think Ord
The
still has a
first
big
night
chance.
I ever came into Raceless's chat, I had never even been in here, never done anything. It was the day before the first FDRP.
Right.
And Ord was also in the chat for the first time, and he was like, "Oh, I like to drift, da 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 da." And we worked on trying to convince him, and then lo and behold, the next day he joined. It was my first night commentating and judging. It was you were there, JDQ.
Yeah.
And
Because that
it
was also
Ord's
my first night
in.
judging and commenting.
And it was so I will forever root for Ord. Like Ord has a special spot in my heart.
Understandable. Which
Are
that's
we
why I need
ready,
to get
drivers?
some practice drifting so I can be a driver.
Are we ready, drivers?
They're rev bombing.
See, I can't hear them. There we go.
Click on the game.
There we go. Ord is off the line. Shift tab close behind.
Shift really
This
needs to
is
be
where-
a close.
Beautiful starts.
Oh.
Oh, shift tab slams into Ord.
Okay.
I think.
I think me rooting for shift tab, you know,
Man,
out
look at
the
Ord how
open
quick
made
he
him
is.
choke up a little
Goodness.
bit.
Little left foot
All
break.
right.
Still a beautiful run by Ord.
Yeah, I
have
was
my
gonna
answer
say.
I don't know if the judges are gonna have a decision here.
I think I have my answer.
now. Yeah.
I
same.
know what your answer is.
I
The
have
entire
my-
voice.
Can I just say congratulations?
Who are we congratulating?
We're congratulating
I
Ord.
think I should jump into this chat real
Yes.
quick.
Ord, my vote is for you. Kristen
I also vote for it, yes. I agree.
and JDQ.
Ord.
And it's unanimously for the championship. It is Ord.
Well done, Ord.
Let's get
welcome,
the
well
two
done.
finalists in the chat, inviting both of them to speak. Welcome back, Raceless. You're a person
Hey,
again.
Let's
Yeah.
invite everybody.
He's out of the doghouse for now.
It's pretty exciting
The
stuff.
bench. That was probably one of my favorite semifinals and finals that we've had, like, at all so far, is this last round.
We had a lot of good runs.
Ford, how we feeling? You had no faith in yourself before this.
Ord's just speechless.
I know.
I'm sorry. I can't hear anybody. I think my game might be too loud, probably, compared to Discord.
You're
Sorry.
fine.
I have to turn off my car every time and stuff.
How do
I'm
you
sorry,
feel?
what was the question?
How do
I
you
feel great. Finally, I won something with
is-
you
You
guys.
did.
I mean, this is huge for me, obviously.
Wait, is this the first time?
First time I win something around here.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe this is the first time that you've won an FD event.
Last time it was second. My track, my car, everything was
That's right.
with me. Do you remember? Everything was with me, and I didn't want. I was
Yes.
so frustrated. I was like, ah, damn it.
And it was with that Bastion too.
It
Yeah. I mean,
was.
not it. This is a different Bastion. I
Oh,
just
okay.
made this one from scratch again because I had to reinstall the game multiple times, and I
Ah.
lost everything. So yeah.
Gotcha. Well, you've had a
I
lot
think
of
this one
like,
is even better than the other.
I think you've always been the runner-up. This is well deserved. I mean, you've always been right there contending. Obviously, you're fighting the biggest uphill battle, doing it the hardest way with the wheel in VR.
On the ping he's got.
I think
I
we're
can
all
assure
excited
you,
for you.
With a good car, it's really doable and very intuitive actually.
That's awesome.
If the car is good and the wheel is properly set up, I think it's
Right.
two important things.
That's good to hear. I think with that, it's about time to end the stream, everyone. I mean, this has been a really fun event. It's been a long event. It's the first time we tried to run 3 classes in one night. I think it went well. Let us know in the chat if you're watching it later, in the comments, what you thought of it, what could be changed. We're probably going to get some decel zones for the next event. Next event will probably be in a couple 2 to 3 weeks, maybe. Probably 3 weeks is my guess, but maybe 2.
It gives me some time to practice.
Yep, and we'll announce the track pretty early on, so that way everyone can know the track. But with that, thanks everyone for joining. Thank you for the judges, Tess, Tristan, JDQ. Thank you so much for your time and talking this whole time. Thank you for the competitors. It's been a great night.
Are we sticking around for the after party?
I enjoyed it.
Good question, Pio. I will stick around for the after party. I don't know if Shift Tab and Tristan or Shift Tab and Tess are going to, but yeah, I'll do a short after party, probably just like another hour and a half, maybe. I do have to do some things early tomorrow morning, but I will start a new live stream for that. So everyone in the chat, give me like a 15-minute break. I'll get a new live stream up and going. Won't be a pretty thumbnail because Shift Tab's probably gonna be going straight to bed. But thank you so much for watching. Are you gonna be doing the after party?
So we had Shift as a winner, we had Ford as a winner, and we had Raceless as a winner too, right?
We did. All 3 of us
Yes.
have won one.
All 3 had different winners. That's something that's really fun.
I think we should do like a class point system. Maybe 10 points for first place, and then cascading down by 2 points, like 8 points for second place, kind of thing.
I think that we could probably
Maybe.
come up with something to implement in the future.
It'll just be fun to like
Think
look back
so.
after a couple months, be like, where are the standings? You know?
So are we going to the public server for the after party? then?
Yes. Thank you for mentioning that. Everybody, Extreme Server 7, the public lobby. I'll be in there shortly, as well as Pio. Sounds like maybe Tristan, or sorry, Shift Tab for a little bit. Tristan, are you gonna be there?
Yeah, I'll be there for a little bit.
And I don't know what you guys want to do, but I think we should do a little rallycross in preparation for the rallycross event next week. Show off the track a little bit. We can do some different kinds of cars on the track. What do you think about that?
Let's be
I'm
real.
super down.
Your favorite after party is always going to be Rallycross.
It really is.
Rallycross.
It really is. I like. Yeah, it's good. It's kind of slow paced. It can be slow paced. Sometimes there's jumps. Like,
It's a fun, goofy way to hang out. Like, it genuinely is a really good time.
yeah. Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much, chat, for watching. That's gonna end it here. End it for this stream, and we'll be back in a few minutes with the after hours. Bye for now.